two moms sitting 5 feet across in a hot tub because they're not gay. No.
He's still streaming this on Twitch, by the way.
No. That's why I linked it to Twitch.
Okay, because it's not showing up.
Yeah, I literally just clicked it. Jeez. Your internet connection does not give you connection to the future, Guts.
It should.
Maybe then you might make some good decisions.
Oh.
I mean, I am a divination thingy.
Nice.
The fact that you're playing a wizard and you can't remember the word wizard physically hurts me.
Does not speak
I know the word wizard, but divination thingy is its own thing.
Divination thingy.
School of divination magic?
A
perhaps?
divination wizard.
I'm the divination thingy.
I'm a dish detergent.
Oh my lord.
I kill 99% of that bacteria.
Alright guys, reminder. Use ... Sab, if you overspeak on anybody, it's okay. I'm just gonna let it happen.
Just end me.
Wait a minute.
Let what happen?
If he just continues to talk, I'm just gonna let him take over.
Sweet, I can DM. We all win.
Everybody wins, except for the Game
Vex
Master.
would win. No, Vex, you would win, because then you'd suddenly get to play.
Yeah, I just get to sit back, relax, and then wait till the end of the night. Alright, what did everybody like about that session? That was all me. According to plan. Alright, I think everything is ready on my end.
All according to Keikaku.
Cake.
Alright, NPCs, check. Map. Can everybody see?
You know, Guts, I think the next time you play a character, you're required to have int as your dump stat.
He doesn't want to play himself.
Just be a barbarian.
That is his next character.
You do need to play yourself, because it makes it so much more funny.
In the Eberron campaign, he is playing a fighter, but it might as well be a barbarian.
Sorry.
Can't spoil it.
I'm not spoiling anything.
Because you think Sab and I will ever be available to actually be able to watch it live? You ain't spoiling me, son.
Exactly.
No, I mean everyone else, all the viewers, they don't need to know.
They're gonna find out literally tomorrow night.
Yeah.
New campaign starts tomorrow night. It's in Eberron. Guys, my characters are playing characters.
Yes.
By my characters, I mean my players.
Who are your players, by the way?
Guts, Shy, and PC.
Ooh.
And then once you,
so fun.
yeah, well, they won't be small. Yes, they won't be small for long, because in the near future, Saturdays will include you guys.
Yes.
Yes.
Me as well?
We're nearing the end of our Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Miri going 300 feet away?
That's 135 feet.
Okay, it looked like 300 from my
What?
my zoom out.
What?
It doesn't say numbers on mine. It's just a green line.
All right.
What?
All right. Well, let's go ahead and go live. Gameplay screen. Clicked it. Sweet. Welcome back, everybody. We've been away for a while. You can blame that on the British. It was entirely their fault. They had to get several licenses, and several queues were waited upon, and Guts finally got his internet.
I can say that the British were not coming.
Yes. It took quite a while to arrive.
Yes.
All right, so just to catch everybody up, if you missed the last 2 episodes, you haven't missed anything, because this is still the last 2 episodes. They have found the Grifflewolf, the saber-toothed Grifflewolf den of sorts. They found a mound with a hole in it, and we're calling it a den. And then they decided to come up with a plan, which they have all basically probably forgotten.
I remember, sort of.
We had a
You
I
would.
don't.
Guts, why don't you have Nissa bring out her notes, as it's been exactly 5 seconds in game since the last 3 weeks occurred. So why doesn't she just go over the game plan?
I believe that we were deciding on whether to send Gruzo, nearly called him Gadget, into the the literal wolf's den later at night because they hunt during the day.
Right, and it is basically midday right now.
Hmm.
And it's storming, if you can't tell from the graphics.
What?
I said it's
Can't hear
storming.
The rain. And the thunder.
Listen here, you little shit.
Crap, I'll be right back.
Thunder, thunder.
High voltage.
Yes. I believe what we're going to do is that I was going to cast 2 or 3 things on Gruzo to make his job easier when he was going to do it.
I have a different option instead of going to our old favorite of let's throw Gruzo in the line of fire.
Yeah, one of you assholes is coming with me this time. Which one
So
is the
there-
sneakiest?
I can get. I was about to volunteer.
I can.
I
I think
have
it's mostly
anti-cheat.
grass.
So there are 2 things I can potentially do that could help us here.
Hmm.
And I want to know what you guys think about these options. Because they are, I can cast Sanctuary, first level spell. That anything I cast it on, as long as they don't attack, if something tries to attack them, they have to roll a Wisdom save, or they will have to pick a different target, or just lose their action. Yes. Alternative.
Sorry, I was muted. Was that Sanctuary?
Alternatively,
Yes, it's sanctuary.
we don't actually have to send Gruzo in to scout at all. Because I can cast Clairvoyance.
Oh, you mean the thing that the divination thing you should use?
Yes,
Exactly.
but I don't think he even has it. Do you have that spell?
I
in
have
your
Clairvoyance.
book? No.
Oh,
I'm
you mean
talking about
you
Nissa.
mean Nissa?
Do you even possess that spell?
No comment.
Oh my lord. You're a don't you get
Say-
like some special bonus thing where when
Look,
you cast
there
a
are-
divination spell,
there
it
aren't
like
that
gives you a
many.
spell back?
There aren't that many divination spells, okay?
So you shouldn't really be missing any of them then.
Yeah. It just makes it worse on your end.
I'm gonna see.
We have waited weeks to
Laughing
be
in
able
the
to judge you.
background.
Yeah, Tay laughing in the background is amazing.
Freaking dying.
Look, it's a 3rd level spell. I had a lot of 3rd level spells to choose from, okay?
And you didn't get the one like don't you have specific special abilities because of your class?
Yes,
But if you
I
casted
know,
a spell
I
like
know.
this, you'd get like another spell back.
Yeah.
I imagine that this is literally happening in game right now. Like,
Clairvoyance, and then Nissa gets that guilty look.
I was like, yeah, about that.
What about that, Nissa?
I haven't gotten around to getting that spell yet.
Nissa, do I have to do your job and my job?
You've been doing this whole time anyway.
That doesn't mean it should continue.
it's wait,
I even
it-
paid for half of your
it's-
spell scrolls.
It's the meme where the astronaut's holding a gun up to the other astronaut. Wait, is Layla our wizard? And it's actually it's Gadget holding the Desert Eagle at Gadget. It always has been.
Yes.
Like, I literally paid for half of your spell scrolls that you've gotten too.
Yeah, but leave me alone.
All right,
I do my
well,
best.
don't worry, guys. I, the divination wizard,
Who just
can
hit puberty.
spy upon them.
All right.
Hold on, I have an out of character question. Since Nissa is so inept, and I do know this spell, can I teach this spell to Nissa before the next adventure?
I'm pretty sure I need a scroll.
You just gotta copy into your book.
But like,
Bam,
they
scroll.
could legitimately take your book and write it in your book.
No one touches my
Maybe?
book.
Aren't wizard spell books usually like written in like shorthand or coded so that only the wizard knows?
I don't know how any of this works.
If that is the case, you will not make heads or tails of her writing.
So, what are we doing?
Exactly.
Well, I can do the scouting as long as you keep me safe.
Got it.
Layla will sit down. And she takes out. She reaches into her mini pouches inside of her large satchel where everything's set out, and she takes a small pouch out and she starts sorting through some random spell components. And as she's looking through them, she looks at Nissa very pointedly and goes, "You have been buying the expensive components for the spells that need them, right?"
No.
Yeah. Yes.
As she takes out an exquisitely crafted marble eye that is like inlaid with gold and has like a ruby for the like irises in it.
At the bottom, it is engraved with Jared's.
She takes it out, she holds it, and she sits down and she begins to concentrate. And she says, "This will take some time."
All right.
So-
Well, while she is doing that,
This takes 10 minutes of castings, and that's all she can be doing for that 10 minutes.
a lot of you hear a distant but loud roar.
I'm gonna protect the cleric.
It starts kind of very low sounding, like deep, and ends in a screech, similar to Godzilla, I guess.
That's cool.
And there's a slight kind of shake and quake under your feet. The sound is similar to what you heard the axe beaks making.
Does it sound like it's getting closer, or
At the moment, it sounds like it is simply passing by. The quaking isn't getting stronger, but it's not fading, so it might be keeping distance.
I am muted. I am going to make a nature check
Okay.
to see whether or not I know the animal right away.
I will assist?
Oh,
I
okay,
will
then
stand here.
I wish I had known that before I rolled. Cool. Terrible rolls.
Fantastic.
And yeah.
Alright, so you listen out, waiting for another one of those roars. And you are blessedly lucky as you hear another one.
Oh, cool.
And you do recognize the pattern of the roar and the finish with the screech, that it is almost certainly a call of a male axebeak, but it is extremely massive, which would lead you to think that it's probably the axebeak Rex, looking for possible mate.
So
Let's stay away from that area.
mating call of an axebeak, but a giant axebeak, like axebeak's Rex.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're getting out of that area.
So don't go there. And I point in the direction of the sound, and I just hit my freaking mic stand. That's great.
I'll be sure to stay away from the scary noises.
yeah. No, we're gonna stay over here.
Let's see here.
So you know a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Yeah, imagine that. But instead of a T-Rex,
He's the best hunter.
gosh dang it, it's an axebeak.
At about this point in time, Layla, you notice this, but you're preparing and casting your spell. But Ruzo, you see on Nissa's back a long leg of some sort of insect kind of creep up over her left shoulder, and then 4 more pull this insect up beside her. And then you see what you think is another leg, but it's really just one really long needle. and it is slowly creeping up Nissa's back and poising itself to puncture her neck.
Nissa, don't move. And he quick draws his crossbow and shoots.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Oh, please don't that one.
It's like a
The general advice for the colored plants was to not touch them.
Does Gruzo get advantage for it not realizing Gruzo's about to attack?
Yes, yes, you do get sneak attack here.
16?
Is this a thick bug? Or
Was
is
that
this
with
like
advantage?
A thin...
Oh shit, it was a... Okay, advantage, hold on. 13.
All right,
16 hit.
16 hits AC. Roll sneak attack damage plus your regular.
Yay.
Where are my notes about those plants? Because I did have them. Where did I write
23.
All right, the crossbow bolt flies by Nissa's face, and as she kind of like winces and like braces, something explodes right next to her ear, covering her in lovely bug juices. The dire mosquito bursts into nothing.
A
I
dire
do not want
mosquito.
to
Yes.
come across that again.
I found it. I found it. Found it. Maybe.
Nissa,
She's just kind of standing there.
you've read about those.
What? My notes for this confuse even me. These are my notes. I don't know if
Uh,
this was for this
There you
section
go.
or
No.
not.
Now, that was partly for this session, but not
Okay.
entirely.
Okay.
Now can't make any dinosaurs.
Wait, no, that's not correct. That's first session.
Okay. This is double
Dino
checking.
DNA.
Dinosaur.
I'll put what
notes.
you guys. Yeah, I'll put what it basically is.
Were we at Turtle House? Ah, that's why.
Comment house.
Turtle
Yeah.
fence.
We call it Turtle House. Yeah, because Scratty kept calling it Turtle House, and I'm like, I like that. Turtle House.
Small
yeah,
plants, toxic. Large plants, poisonous.
regardless of color. Yeah.
So just don't touch anything in this jungle.
What the? I tried to copy that, and it just
Yeah, you just
I dragged
yeah.
and dropped it, and
Yeah.
I can't copy
Now,
it.
the regular vegetation you don't have to worry about. Specifically, the plants with color on them, but it doesn't matter what their color is. That they're just the smaller ones are toxic and the larger ones are poisonous. Shy, do you want to inform everybody the difference?
Yes. Because it is a enormous pet peeve whenever someone sees a snake and says, "Oh, that's poisonous." No, fucking not. It's venomous. If it bites you, it's venomous. If you touch it, it's poisonous.
Or ingest it.
Yeah.
Nom nom
So-
nom.
If it gets
So
in
if
your
you-
blood,
Ingest it.
it's venomous.
If
So-
it
so you
bites you,
don't-
it's
you-
venomous. If you bite it, it's poison.
Yeah.
So we don't eat the plants, we eat the snakes. Got it.
Yes.
I mean,
All right.
Layla
Layla?
like, opens one eye and is like, "This is why, Nissa, that you can't do this."
Look, I've been attacked by bugs twice now. I don't care anymore.
You know what could have helped that, Nissa? If you had some sort of, I don't know, ability to see into the future.
It's time for Gadget to invent bug repellent.
Oh my gosh.
You already
just
have the
napalm.
aerosol dispersal apparatus.
I can make a flamethrower.
There you go. All
already have
right.
one
What's
of those.
what's the spell roll?
For clairvoyance,
Yes.
there is none.
Oh, okay.
Once I'm done casting, I create an invisible sensor. It can travel up to a mile, so I can immediately have it start wherever I want, either a place I have visited before or in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to me, such as behind a door, around a corner, in a grove of trees, in a cavern, in a den.
All right, Weird Al.
So I will have the sensor appear inside of the Griffowolf's den. It is completely invisible, and it gives me full sight.
All right.
So, what do I see inside?
Okay.
Ugh,
All
saw
right.
something for a moment.
Yes, inside. What's be on here?
Bones.
Bins.
I'm most interested in how many things are in here.
Right.
Everything's.
What level are we again?
Listen here, you little
7.
shit.
We're level 7.
Are those babies?
Oh my
Uh,
god. Oh my god.
Vex, do you recall whether or not I rolled my experimental elixirs for the day?
You did.
Do
I
you
don't remember what
what
the
they
rolls were though, so you'll just have to re-roll them.
I think it was a 1 and a 4.
Boldness
That-
and healing? No, it was boldness and resilience, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I thought it was
that-
1 and a 4.
Yeah, it was.
I
I think
remember-
it was a 1 and a 4, but I don't remember what they
If it's
were.
1 and 4, it was boldness and healing.
Okay.
I do remember you did get one that was like stupidly good at one point.
So considering these are
All right.
only taking up 1 tile, are they
So-
babies?
These are small. Yeah, they're not fully grown, but you see 10 young saber-toothed griffwolves. They have varying color patterns, but 6 of them are kind of darker, and 4 of them are lighter. But they seem to be constantly kind of shifting color.
Do I see the mama or dada nearby?
You do
And
not.
do I need to make an active perception check?
Yes.
Okay.
Strange, we saw a big one go in.
I thought we saw one come out.
No, we saw a big one like
some
actually because we
returning
followed
back,
it.
I think.
Mhm.
So I have to do it. I have to do it twice because of how this works. So while I'm using the spell, I can either see or hear at the same, like only
Yeah,
one
you alternate.
at a
Right.
time.
Yeah.
So this was for a sight perception roll.
hmm
If why isn't it rolling? Hello? Hello? Did I just roll
Hello?
like 800 times?
No.
I got a 15 on the sight one.
Just a moment.
Can anyone assist me by helping me concentrate and focus?
What kind of roll is it?
Perception.
But can we assist you through the spell?
No,
If you're-
not
okay.
not really. If you were able to see or hear, then yeah. Sorry, I have to make my rolls here. All right. Looking around, it seems like these 10 babies are alone.
Alright, I'm gonna swap to hearing.
Okay.
So everything just instantly goes black for me.
Yes.
And now all I'm doing is listening, and on that one I got a 21.
Okay.
So I do have directional hearing with it. So do I hear noises other than the nest itself?
Other than the small ones, no.
Okay. So I will swap back to vision,
Mhm.
and I sort of like move the sensor around a little bit towards these. Let me get the drawing thing. I want to look in these back areas
Okay.
to make sure whether or not there's like side tunnels or any other entrances or exits.
Okay. So shifting it back there, your passive perception does not detect anything strange or unusual.
Okay. Okay, so it just looks like solid dirt walls.
Yeah, a lot of it looks kind of like scratched out and dug out, and some of it looks somewhat natural.
Okay. Can I make a survival check to look at tracks that are in this dirt to try and determine how many adults tend to come by if it's a good enough roll?
Sure.
Okay, let's. Nope, I got a 4 plus 5 for a 9.
Okay, yeah, you just see a bunch of varying size tracks.
Okay.
It should be noted that the spot that the little ones are on is down and not up.
Yeah, it's sort of a bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, that's what a skill check is. Why? Oh. Then you probably should have done that on that 15 perception earlier. For sight. Retroactively. It would change the 15 vision perception to a 20.
That would not be enough.
Oh,
Alright.
sorry. Yeah, I forgot that I was muted because otherwise Sab keeps coming through my mic.
Alright. With that, I will, because I still have some time for the thing, I'm gonna, because I was able to hear was my passive perception enough to hear, like, the general direction where the axe beak sounded like it was?
Oh, you heard what everybody else heard for sure.
Yeah. But the range of the clairvoyance is a mile. So if I sort of like throw, and because I've got it, it goes for 10 minutes or until I end it.
Mhm.
And I throw the sensor like in that direction just to see if I spot it, so I know about how far away it is right now. Like if we're in any sort of immediate danger, because it's got to be huge, right?
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be too hard to spot,
Right.
especially because I can hover it above the trees.
And it's brightly colored.
Okay.
So about 700 feet to the southwest, you see
Okay.
some trees parting, and these brilliant red scales and blue feathers kind of occasionally peeking above these 25 foot trees. So you know that you are safe as far as distance. It's no longer moving parallel to you guys. It seems to be moving away.
Okay. I think that's probably about as much information as I can get, other than I'll do like a quick like circle around here and look towards the sky to see if I see the flying big griffles, just in case.
Okay. Skies look clear.
Okay. With that, I will end the spell.
Alrighty.
That is 1/3 level slot used. Lila sort of shakes her head a bit and then sets it down and relays to the party. So I didn't see any adults inside. There are 10 small ones inside. I don't know if they're quite babies or if they're like young adults or what, but they are much smaller than the one we saw flying around earlier. The strange thing is I didn't see either of the adults in there, and if they're not hunting during the day usually, it's bizarre that they would leave the babies alone. But there didn't appear to be any other entrances or exits other than the front.
With that information, can I make any checks for maybe something, I don't know, a random flash of random crap I've read in the past could
No, because
tell me?
Nissa also went delving for books on getting information.
Yeah.
And there was nothing.
Well,
These
it's
haven't been
more
really
of a-
documented.
Right. It's more of a. Have I heard of animals doing this kind of stuff before? In that, like, maybe they have an ability to be invisible or something.
I mean, that's a possibility, but there's no check that would hammer that out.
Fair enough.
Wait, did you say 10?
Yes.
Yeah, there's 10 of the little babies.
10?
Yeah. They seem to change color too. So, based on that, it's possible that the big ones are in there, and they just, if they can change their color better than the babies, maybe,
They're camouflaged?
yeah, maybe
like
I can't see them at
chameleons?
all.
The hell is a chameleon?
They
Shay.
change colors.
I assume my wisdom is high enough that I could figure that much out.
Absolutely.
Okay.
If that's the case, would it be prudent to try and get something to make them show up more easily? when we go in, just
Fairy
in case there
fire.
is one liner.
I mean,
Yeah.
our goal is just to bring back a saber-toothed griffwolf. They never said it had to be an adult one.
I mean, this
Yeah.
is true.
But if we take a baby, the adults will almost certainly chase us down no matter where we go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hmm.
what if we only take like one or two? They'd have to stay
Same-
and protect the majority
Same
of their.
thing.
Well, I mean,
I don't.
He has a
It-
point, though.
It would be like what is it? An eagle in
like
D&D?
out of-
It'd be
well-
like an eagle.
Well, out of characterly, like, well, Layla doesn't know this in character because they got a -1 nature and bad intelligence. But out of characterly, one of the weird things about, I think it's alligators, is that alligator babies will make a noise if they're in danger that causes any nearby alligator to respond with a full-out attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not like a warning. They will just rush in and just murder anything. And it
Yeah.
doesn't matter if they're the actual.
Parent or
Alligator
not,
parent.
they're happening.
Yes.
Yeah,
They're
it's
just
pretty cool.
hardwired to go maul things.
Mm-hmm.
We also don't know if it's easier to train an adult or a baby.
Oh, it's always easier to train
yeah,
a baby.
it's like any sort of like attack hound or like, you know, you train them young and they're much more controllable.
Susceptible to
Do you have,
techniques.
do you have the sleep spell, Nissa?
Me?
Yes, you. You are a wizard.
Let me check.
Yeah, it's basically a spell you should always be taking.
The dejected
No.
eyes, that's all.
You know the basic crowd control that every game has that's called sleep?
Look, I have a
That-
lot of good
are-
spells, just not that one.
Have you seen the series Journey Quest?
Yes,
I was here.
we all have.
Yes.
More and more, I'm beginning to think you're the main character.
I'm not that bad.
Onward!
Can't spell perfect without perf.
Ugh. I
Okay.
mean, I have suggestion. I could suggest they come with us.
Yeah, that,
Doesn't
that-
suggestion only work if they
suggestion-
understand your language?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they do not speak stupid.
I'm actually reading it.
Because that's why
It
I
doesn't
didn't prepare. That's why I didn't prepare command, is because it requires something to
It doesn't
understand the
say
word.
that. It just says you suggest a course of activity and magically
Does it-
influence a creature. It says creature, so that could be anything.
Well, it can't be a construct, but yes, it can be most things. The literal first sentence says you suggest a course of activity and magically influence a creature you can see that can hear and understand
yeah,
you.
I skipped that understand part. Who cares
Oh
about
my
that?
Does anyone have speak with animals?
How are you a wizard?
Listen, canonically, I had intended the Arcanum to be very strict about how and what they teach, but it appears that that was also ripped from me.
Look, I have so many good spells. You just ask me for specific ones I
Okay.
don't have at this point.
All right, what great spells do you have that will fix this problem?
And this is minuscule hut.
I could put them inside it and they won't be able to leave. Well, I have like
I have multiple good spells that do many things.
look. I have to look at them so I can know what they do.
Furiously thumbing through her spell book.
Ooh, here's one. Light.
Well, I have something that we can definitely do if we decide to go the Slayer's route. It's called Fireball.
I have that one.
Until you find out they're actually immune to fire, and then you're just screwed.
That would be terrible DMing on my part.
Layla, you're not gonna go in there and roast a bunch of babies, are you?
As we flash back to Onwin,
I mean, if they can attack us, then yes, I absolutely will if they're coming at us with murderous intent. But if they're just kind of sitting there in their little bowl nest, mewling helplessly, then of course not.
That raises another question. How are we going to get them out and then steal one or two
Well,
without making a bunch of noise? Or without
well-
letting them make a bunch of noise?
Well, we could have used sleep if somebody had it.
But we don't.
I mean, I've got maybe one thing that might work, but I don't know if it will.
Is sleep something that is in your book and you just don't have it prepared, or no, you just don't have that spell?
I do not have that spell.
Okay. Because
Um,
like we can easily fix a not prepared spell.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
we can't immediately fix a hey, I don't know this spell
I mean,
type thing.
I could cast silence, but it only works on an area, not on a creature, so it wouldn't follow us.
Hey Layla, you cast the thing where you could like see inside there and stuff.
Yes.
Did you happen to see whether or not there were multiple entrances and exits?
I looked around and I didn't see any other entrances or exits, just the front.
Did you check the ceiling? Because people forget to look up all
No.
the time.
I have the sensor has omnidirectional sight.
Yeah.
And I did specifically say I was looking for exits and
Mhm.
entrances.
Mm-hmm. And made an active check against it.
Yeah.
Wait, how long
So there
does the
could be
silence
some. They
last?
could just be
Gavin
super
was
hidden.
asking this incorrectly, by the way. This wasn't something. So when you say it's omnidirectional,
Yes, Guts.
I'm
Hang
like,
on, guys.
I can't believe you knew that word.
Yes, Guts?
how many? Because I can't seem to find it. How many levels of exhaustion does it take to take someone out? Does it kill them when they get max, or is it just to get knocked out?
I believe it's 5.
Exhaustion
5
levels
sounds right.
can instantly kill you.
Yeah.
It's one of the
Okay.
ways to get around something that has a lot of immunities or a lot of health is you can
Check it.
exhaust it.
Oh,
until it
6
dies.
is death. 5 is speed reduced to 0.
Yeah.
Okay, because I do have a spell called Sickening Radiance, which might be useful.
And we're back to murdering all the babies.
No, I mean they will. You can use it not to just kill them, just make it so they can't escape.
That's not what that means. That just means they're sick. And
We don't
they
know how-
continue to be sick as long as they stay in that
Also, don't they take damage?
array. Yes.
Yeah.
And we don't know how healthy these things are. Like they look small, but I don't know anything about these creatures. I don't know how tough and hardy they are.
I don't know if they could eat chocolate and survive.
Everyone just turns to Mary.
Hey Jungos. They don't have detect magic.
Oh no.
It's a wizard that
Who?
doesn't
What?
have detect magic. I just saw
me.
that.
Okay.
Shots fired.
So we could cast Sanctuary on somebody who thinks they can get in and get out with one of them if you want to go that
I
route.
mean, I'm fast.
I don't know if
Because see, if I cast Sanctuary and multiple people go in and they can't attack one of us, that means they just can attack somebody else. But if only one person's in there and you have Sanctuary and they fail, then they just can't attack.
Hey,
Eh.
Layla,
Yes.
were they asleep when you poked your head in there?
The babies were shuffling around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
How
again,
about
I
time
didn't
it
see
is?
any. It's
Midday.
midday, right?
on that same wavelength about casting Sanctuary, I believe I have invisibility. Can those things stack? Can I cast invisibility on a target after they've been
Sanctuary.
sanctuaried? Like, yes, I'm sure your smell, your scent will remain. But it might be a little harder for them to.
I can't imagine why
Didn't you?
not.
Willing to test this theory.
I think he's looking it up.
I mean, like I was saying, I was gonna before we had all this thing, I was gonna do invisibility on Gruzo with Which one is it? Minor illusion to hide his smell.
Wait, what do
Why
you say?
Bertha when Miri can like carry them on their back and run?
I can just like zip zoop out of there.
Well, I could do that too if you want.
But then we'd all have to be very prepared to
For
run.
a fight.
Because
yeah.
I'm pretty sure they will chase.
You
And they will
prefer
not
for a
stop
fight?
chasing.
I can. How big is the entrance?
You're the one
About
that
10
saw
feet
it.
across.
And based on the way it looks right here, there's stone there, right?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Based on the way it looks, the entrance has like rocks and stone. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I believe you can move pretty much noiselessly if you're moving at like half speed, right?
Whenever I get in there, at least, yeah. But I cannot stealth. That's part of the armor. I am not stealthy.
I was about to say,
What,
do you
what
need
I'm saying
armor,
is
but-
like there's different things about stealthy is generally meant to be about like hiding yourself from sight
Yes,
for the
but
most part,
My
and
my
noise is
armor,
about how fast you go usually.
Here's the thing. My armor has the noisy trait. I jingle where I go.
It's a noisy trait.
Yes.
Jingle jangle. You have,
You mean
you have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Yes. That's what that means.
I don't remember if that's something that you can actually do where you can just move slower and not make noise. Or not.
No,
I think
just constantly,
regardless-
it gives you a disadvantage regardless.
Yeah.
Just checking up on the invisibility sanctuary.
Yeah, because I was curious about that. Because I'm like, I would feel like a caster would know the answer to that question, but I personally don't know the answer to that question
Yeah.
because I've never
have no
tried
idea.
to stack abilities on people before. Has this been done in D&D?
I'm sure it has
So-
at some point.
When we saw the Griffwolf before, was it large or huge?
The one you saw was large.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was.
So it was like a
huge.
10 by 10.
It would be a bit bigger than that, but its base would take a 10 by 10. It would fill that gap.
Yeah, so it's probably more like 12 or 13 by something like that. So it
Yeah.
would,
It's got a very big,
based on the
wingspan.
opening we see there, it's not like they have to sort of like push in to get in.
Yeah.
Like they could block the opening with their body if they wanted to.
Yeah.
If the adult was here.
Is it?
Okay.
They're bigger. They're bigger than Miri, correct?
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, she's medium size.
Okay, so she can fit in that hole, no problem. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I wanted to know.
I fit in the hole.
Okay, so
So I don't see a reason why the two wouldn't work, sanctuary and invisibility. The issue is invisibility is, how long it's a 1 hour spell, but
Yeah.
sanctuary is only 1 minute. So
Right.
just gotta keep
So
that in mind.
that's why we'd have to get in there really
Sanctuary
fast.
lasts for 1 minute, and it lasts as long as the creature who is warded does not attack or cast a spell that affects
Is
an enemy creature.
grabbing a baby attacking? Because I feel like it is.
Oh yeah, it's a grapple.
Yeah.
They're going to be trying to get
As soon
away.
as I grab it,
The
I get
sanctuary-
out of there.
The sanctuary would not really be useful.
Yeah, thinking about that. Because I'm like, I'm pretty sure.
But Layla goes, I have a if you can get one of them and get out, then
Yeah.
it's not a problem. Do we have anything we can cast on Miri that increases her speed?
I already have my boots. My horseshoes.
We want even more. We
Yes.
want as much speed as
okay.
possible.
So I
I'm
have
on mock
spider-
horse over here.
I have spider climb, but that's not as fast. I have expeditious retreat.
Can you cast that on someone other than yourself, or is it self only?
Oh shit! It is
Normally it's self only.
It is stealth only. I didn't realize. Wait. No. I have another one. The dipper.
Yeah, you used it before.
Yeah, I did. I used it on Miri. Like I strapped freaking rockets to her ankles and
Mhm.
freaking
Rocket horse.
what is
Was
it?
it like Long Strider?
No. Hold on. I'm remembering it. Give me a second.
I thought it was Long Strider.
To those of you that are just tuning in,
It is Long
we're
Strider.
still in the bottom right corner. We have been here for 3 weeks.
Ah!
To be fair, it was not playing the game for 3 weeks because Nissa had no internet.
Blame Nissa.
But yes, we have been in this corner for 3 weeks.
Okay.
All right. So Miri and I are going in. We're gonna grab one, maybe two. I'm gonna hog tie it, throw it on Miri, and then we're booking it.
Oh, pfft, you don't.
You're
You
not
just need to
even
come
gonna
in.
get a chance to
You just need to
hog
come
it.
here for moral support and scouting because I have 3 net.
Oh.
Okay. What
I can just
ability
pick one up
score?
from the net.
What ability check do you use for that? You use
For
like
me?
athletics, yeah, or do you use athletics for doing that kind of stuff?
The tiny net. It's not really a tiny net, but I just like calling it a tiny net. It is +5, which Dex,
I almost ate a d20.
right?
So, X, does she use when she's trying to wrap something in her net
It's
or like just grab
technically
something? Is it
it's-
athletics or acrobatics?
it's technically a ranged
You
weapon.
have to attack first.
Okay, but after she does an attack roll,
Athletics.
okay.
I have a +4 in athletics. I'm not trained in it. I'm trained in acrobatics.
An
Okay.
attack roll would break invisibility.
That's
Yes.
well, yes,
Yes.
it's going to no matter what she does.
Yes.
As soon as I grab one of those things, all hiding spells are gone.
Yes.
But that's what Gruzo can be there as my little scout, like, cause he's sneaky and he sees things.
Okay. So I can give you Bull's strength before you do that, and then I'll give you advantage on any strength-based ability checks and your carrying capacity doubles.
Sweet.
How long does
That
that
works.
last?
Up to an hour as long as I concentrate.
Oh, do you know what that means? Whenever I come out, you guys better Legolas on top of me, cause I'm going.
How many are you going to carry out?
We'll
by the
see.
way?
I can carry the thing in the net. Layla can ride on my back.
Layla's going to very slowly, like, making sure not to go near any of the colored things that we're aware of. Like, ever so carefully and slowly be like, Gruzo, show me where to step that I won't make noise, since you know about stealth stuff.
And am I gonna be invisible for this?
I can't cast invisibility, so that's up to the other two. But I need to be up there.
Because Gruzo can like walk a path for you guys, and you just follow in his footsteps. And then if he's invisible, he can go in, scout, look around, and kind of get ready for Miri running in, netting something, and then grabbing it and going.
That's enough typing, Shy.
Yeah, I wanted to ask actually, how many are we planning to get? Because I thought we were getting one for
Just
each
one.
of us.
Just
What?
one. I ain't risking.
One, maybe two, if it goes really well.
Each of the babies is like me sized, just so
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
aware.
yeah. I'm going to be carrying it. Like, I cannot carry it too.
That potion of boldness, the drinker can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll and saving throw they make for the next minute. So
Yeah.
That
if
would be
you-
very helpful to
all right,
hand
so I'm
her.
gonna hand that to you and be like, use it well.
Mary's just like, oh,
You can
yes.
drink.
And
You can drink a potion while invisible,
yes,
because it's not an
Mhm.
attack or
Um,
casting a spell.
It's just an action.
Gruzo, I'm gonna hand you the healing potion. It's
You're real confident in my abilities there, aren't you
no,
guys?
no, no, no. It's more of a you might have to force feed that to Miri. Drinker regains a number of hit points equal to 2d4 plus your intelligence modifier, which is a 5. 2d4 plus 5.
2d4 plus 5.
Type that up.
Just to be sure, how many people we want invisible? Because I'm just
me.
reading what Miri's saying. Okay.
Like what I was saying was for whenever I'm out. You guys better
Okay.
catch me. I ain't stopping. I'll slow down, but I'm not stopping.
Whoa. Do we have transport to leave this area and make it back?
Eventually, yes. And once we're away, we can also mass sense and all that other stuff.
Okay.
So that shouldn't be that difficult because, like, the tiny hut, the bell, all these other things we can use to hide.
I love
Scent
how
trails.
we're making all these plans and they're all just gonna be fucked by the time we get up to the door.
Possibly.
Yeah, it's okay.
Anyways,
It's okay.
Gruzo, lead me over there. I need to be close.
I'd rather have a plan and have to readjust it than not have a plan at all.
So if Gruzo's leading us or leading me, can I go very, very slowly and be quiet?
I mean, can you?
I would hope so, as long as I'm not going anywhere near 30 feet around doing it.
I don't know that
Don't you-
Layla's ever been quiet, so I'm not certain that.
Don't you also have like a giant flashlight on your chest?
Yes.
Yes, but I can tuck that inside of my armor.
Okay, you want to know how you solve
Also, it's
this?
broad daylight out here.
So what you're saying is that the white light of Hylos is going to be dripping between your cleavage.
Yes.
Perfect.
That's
It's
a
her.
sacrifice Layla's willing to make.
Hey Layla, you know how you solve this whole issue of being sneaky or careful or whatever?
How?
You get on Miri and you ride her to the door.
She's way louder than Layla could ever be.
I am insanely loud.
Well, that's
Just
why
breathing
Mary
gives her
should also be
disadvantage.
slowly
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
along the path Gruzo picks
Alright.
out.
I will give you
Follow me.
advantage if you're going slowly with Gruzo guiding you.
Okay.
Follow me. Don't touch anything.
All right, so
Gadget,
Nissa,
gadget.
so Nissa and Gadget are chilling out over here, preparing just in case.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we
they're
have
scouting.
advantage and guidance on stealth check.
Hold. The question is, if
Jeebus.
I'm casting invisibility on Miri,
Yes.
realize it lasts an hour. So can you make it up to the door in less than an hour and get in and out?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not-
well,
it's
then
not
I
that far.
cast it and say
It's
bye
like
bye.
right there.
Miri,
Mary's
you might as well
gone.
stay behind them because no one can see you.
Can they hear me?
I mean, of course they can hear you.
All right.
She doesn't know
You're
how
not
invisible
silenced.
works.
Yeah, like
Silence.
I'm just like going, oh, you can't see me.
All right, so that's a 19 plus 2 is a 21 plus 4
Alright, hold on, let me roll stealth as well.
is a. With Gruzo's help, I got a 25 stealth.
Nice.
Layla, if it wasn't for his guidance, you probably would lose yourself.
Oh yeah. In the music, the moment.
I mean, music does make you lose control.
Which just reminded me, actually.
So
Okay, dog.
we start making our way over there.
You want to let her out, mommy? Then put her in the kennel for the night?
Yes.
You could say we're making our way downtown.
Downtown, walking fast.
No, not walking fast.
Obviously, I followed the exact path Gruzo takes.
This is good because he's choosing the right path.
Like I go foot where like my feet are a little bigger, but I still like put on the same footstep.
You step in the sloshy stuff. Alright, be real careful here. Ground is very wet. Moist.
So,
Moist.
Layla has never been quieter in her life. It's kind of weird to her, like ear flicking, like I can hear blood rushing through my own ears.
That's just Miri in the background. I'm going for a walkie?
Someone
Miri
says
going for a
walkie, and
walkie.
Ears perk up.
Yeah.
All
Alright, you've made it to the entrance. The first thing that hits you is this foul stench emanating from the cave.
Okay.
You notice
Alright,
that there are
that wasn't
trails trails of water dripping inward, giving the ground a very slick layer of mud from the recent rain.
Okay. Layla looks around at it and she goes, "Okay, perfect.
Do I notice anything about the mud? Are there any like tracks or anything?
No, they're basically all washed away at this point in time.
That's fair enough.
Still in
Because
this.
Gruzo couldn't make his own check at this point because he didn't interact
Yes.
with my
Mhm.
check in any way.
Right.
All right, give me a quick rundown of the layout of this place.
Okay,
What you saw
so
with your magic eye.
yeah, Layla very, very quietly, still under this fantastic stealth roll.
Just draw it. Just draw it.
Okay, she'll take out and draw on her sketch pad the essential layout where the babies were when she saw them. Oh, there were 10 of them. Then like there's this little alcove in the back. There's another one off to this side. I have no idea if the adults are in there, if they are, where they are, or if they're gone for some reason. Maybe the Axe Rex ate them.
Well, you would have seen them come out if that's the only exit. You know that one flew in.
Come on. Come on.
That is true. So either there's one in there hiding somewhere, or there's another exit in there somewhere.
Or like there's like an alcove or something that we can't see. It's like high up where we can look down in the nest.
I'm trying.
I looked all around and didn't see it, but the spell has a limitation. It's not like this is my specialty or something.
Yeah, it'd be
I'm
nice
gonna
if we
sneak a
had
little bit
somebody that did have that ability.
Okay, so Layla is staying at the entrance. She is no longer following Gruzo,
Okay.
and she is readying herself to do a thing.
Okay.
I believe Miri's following Gruzo.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe in a thing called love.
Just
We were
listen
gonna
to the rhythm
sun
of my
goes
heart.
down.
All right. Mary is following closely behind. Thank you,
There's
Gigan,
always-
for the
Sound is
follow-up
muted.
lyrics.
Don't forget, you guys have your 4 temporary HP.
Oh yeah, that's true. Temp 4. All right. Gruzo's gonna get up here and kind of peek around the corner, looking up, see if there's any place where an adult Grifflewolf would be hiding or roosting.
Okay. You have dark vision, correct? 60 feet? Yeah.
That is correct.
All right, so you
15 on
basically,
perception.
the last 3 tiles of that back alcove you cannot see. But everything before then, you're able to see with your dark vision. Would like
So
to get an active perception, though.
Alcove on the left or the right?
The farthest one back on the left.
Okay. It's a 15 on perception. 9 plus 6.
All right.
You have a guidance.
Oh, that's right.
Oh. Yeet.
Heyo.
That's 20.
Okay. You hear that these pups are kind of like just, I guess, mewling with each other. Looking around, you do see fresh prints of Bel Air. Fresh prints that had to have been made recently because there's puddles in them around the outside of the bowl that these pups are sitting in, and they are large, definitely large enough that they would fit the Grifflewolf that you saw previously scurrying into the cave.
And these look fresh.
Yeah, these were definitely recently made. There's puddles of water kind of in them. It looks like a large Grifflewolf kind of surveyed around the bowl before moving off to the right somewhere, and the trail kind of goes into the back.
Okay. Is there a lip on this nest? Like, can I see the cubs from where I am, or does it kind of like dip down?
It dips down. It's a very slippery slope downwards. It's not it's not a sheer cliff, but it's a very steep one.
So if Gruzo, being short already, was like kind of crouched and sneaking, could he avoid being seen by anything in the nest?
Down in it, no.
No, not if he's not sneaking in the nest. If he's like trying to sneak around it.
There's not enough high stuff to sneak behind. He'd be
Okay.
hugging the wall essentially.
Gotcha. He does
And
kind of
probably hugging a mama or a dada.
come over here and kind of peer into that far alcove on the right.
Okay, so your previous perception works fine for this as well. You get a better shot at these freshly made prints, but you don't see the creature that they belong to.
Well, give me 1 second. He's gonna kind of go the opposite side.
You do see, I'm sorry, I did mean to mention the collection of bones that are kind of scattered about the place.
Bones of full 50 men lay strewn about this lair. So come no further if you do so doubt your courage.
You're staying back,
Death
Miri, or are
on
you
you.
following him?
He's kind of motioning to like hold for a second.
Yeah.
You're motioning to air.
Yeah.
Back, stay. Good.
The cubs go silent.
Gruzo freezes.
He literally does. He does the
Caveman
crump thing,
SpongeBob.
You're at a distance to where you can see down in there, and every one of them that you can see is sniffing the air.
He's gonna come back over. Get really close to where he thinks Miri is. Miri, is this your head? Where's your
He's
front?
like 15 feet. I'm here.
Ah!
Oh, great!
Shit.
Gave yourself away.
All right, can't get close to them without them smelling us. So I think we might have to do a snatch and grab and run.
Miri and Gruzo, you both. Miri, you see prints being newly made off to the left. I'm gonna move Gruzo's token to where I'm talking about. I'm not moving you there.
I was about to say,
So
I'm
over here.
immediately grabbing.
However, hang on. You hear the the pattern of it, shifting ever so slightly. Let me
Oh,
yeah, and it is moving very slowly forward.
Yeah. If I notice it first, I'm just gonna grab Guzo and cover his mouth and just like point and forgetting that he can't see me. So instead, I'm just gonna take his head and like steer it, point it in that direction.
You see the golden glow of Wolf's eyes peering back at you. So
Gruzo's full like deer in the headlights. What the fuck have I gotten myself into this time?
the Raven could at least, put up a fight to eat Gruzo. This looks like it just can swallow Gruzo whole. Which end did that sigh come out of?
Yes. fear toot. So is it very clearly like looking straight at Gruzo?
Eyes are locked.
Oh no.
Mary, I'm about to do something really stupid.
Oh no.
You know what you need to do.
I'm gonna drink the potion.
I'm gonna be bait. Fuck.
The valiant last words.
Gruzo is going to like very gently try to lower himself out of Miri's hands. Okay.
Oh, release with you, my sweet child.
Grab one. Oh god. And he's going to sprint to this side of the cave, dropping all pretense of stealth.
Flicks heels.
All right.
And as he's going, is just not trying to hit it, or if he does, all the better. He's going to fire an arrow at the full-grown Griffin Wolf.
Mhm.
And after that, it's just going to fucking... How do I click and do... Is it click once? How do I click and drag again? Like, how do I click to do another movement?
Was it?
Is it... Is it space? No. Is it shift?
Oh, it's Alt.
Okay, he's gonna run over here, shoot. Wait, what do I just do?
Oh, that was me. There you go. He's gonna run there and shoot.
And then he's gonna just fucking
Okay.
Just book it to the cave entrance.
All right. With that, I'm gonna have initiative
So-
rolled.
And Mary has obscene speed, right?
I
Long
have-
strider plus your boots of speed.
Yeah, that list them, like list the buffs that you guys gave me.
Oops.
Crusoe gave you a nod of encouragement, I guess.
There we go. Rolled initiative. Everybody is in turn order already.
I guess I'll just have to stick with that because I didn't mean to roll.
Hey,
the
natural
D&D
20.
range.
Thanks, buff, Layla.
No, I rolled
I'm writing
everything
them
for
on now.
everybody. It's all good. However, okay, yeah, it is. I already rolled everything. It's already in the combat tracker.
Oh, you
Oh.
rolled for my initiative for me?
Yeah, I just hit roll all and it organizes everything for us.
Fancy.
But I
All
got
right.
a natural 20.
You got a natural 20.
You rolled me a 4.
Save that natural 20 for your attack roll then.
Okay.
That seems fair.
We'll need it.
Where's the where is the combat track?
It's the little swords
it's the
icon.
2 cross swords.
Yeah.
Oh, in Fantasy Grounds. I was looking at D&D Beyond for some reason.
All right, so let me go
You
to next.
fool.
Since you are initiating, I'm going to consider this a surprise. So you and Miri will get to act first, and then Layla, and then it's going to go to the start of round 1.
How do I find my starting movement speed? Is that in
40.
features and traits?
Your normal movement speed was 40,
Oh,
but
I
since
see
you
it.
have long
So now
strider,
I
it's-
have 50.
yes.
All right, so Gruzo, roll another attack roll.
15.
Which cat is that?
8.
And then when you
Oh, that was a total.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see here.
but you got a nat 20 on your first roll.
Yes, This is the confirm for the extra crit stuff.
Oh.
You said it was a 15.
Yep.
All right, that does confirm it. So we'll roll on our critical table here.
Also, that is both of the cats. That is Zozo and Kira.
Oops. Roll me a d20. Oh, that was almost another 20. 8. All right, it must make a dexterity save or it falls prone.
No! Chase me! Chase me!
Of course, it had to be Dex.
All right, it makes it. All right, so it is going to be chasing you. Go ahead and roll damage. That's with sneak attack, and of course crit.
Double sneak attack damage dice.
So that's plus 1d6. Oh shit, that's plus 5d6.
Yes.
So it's 27 plus 38 total damage. Apparently, Mortal Peril is Crusoe's inspiration.
It yelps out as you shoot it and continue running. You see it.
Shit!
Yes.
Doppler effect.
Yes, exactly. With that, Miri, it is your turn. You are still
Okay.
invisible.
So it's chasing Gruzo.
Yo, yes. It has a crossbow bolt sticking out of its left shoulder.
It's not in that position anymore.
Yeah, where is it now?
Oh, it hasn't had a chance to move from
it
there
hasn't
yet.
moved yet.
I'm just stating that it is moving after him right now.
Okay. Well, how long would I have to wait for it to move so that way it doesn't
For
see
it to get to
me?
its turn.
What have I done? I'm
Which is
sorry.
Let me look at the battle tracker.
You don't need to, Mary. You can get all the way
You
into the
can
nest
go all the way there and
then
get
get
the heck
all the
out.
way out.
That's how
I
fast
mean,
you are.
Yeah, it's
true.
100 feet
What I'm
total,
doing
but,
is,
like,
listen, I'm moving, right? Moving up one of them, getting
Well,
in there.
I was about to say, you're going to be sliding down about 10 feet to get in there, and then you're climbing to get out. Remember, I said it's steep. It's
Yeah.
not sheer.
That's fine. So that's like 40, 50 feet getting in there.
Yeah, but then you had to climb to get out.
Okay. Let's try to grab one.
Alrighty, you get down in there, and they smell you, and there's some noises that they're starting to make.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
ahead and make an attack roll to net one of them.
All right.
It's a surprise round, so she gets advantage, right?
If she wants it.
If I
What?
want it.
What?
If I
Double
want
ones, here we go.
Oh wait, no, never mind. She rolls a natural 20.
Oh, wait
Well,
to
first
see
I
what
got
she
a
rolls
14.
first.
I got a 14 for the first one.
Mhm.
And a 12 for the second.
What was the first one?
14.
14? Alright, that does hit AC.
Alright. So I got one. I got one in the net.
Alright.
I'm gonna swoop it over my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Try to jump out of this hole here.
Acrobatics.
Could it be
Used an
athletics instead?
No, it's acrobatics to jump.
Damn.
Well, I
20.
mean, she's.
not jumping.
You're right. You're right. This is a high jump. It's athletics. She made it either way.
Okay, yeah, I made it either way. I'm out, right? Okay,
Yes.
so I've used a movement. I've used an
No,
action.
you used part of your movement. You can use part of movement and then finish movement.
So that was about 60 feet.
Yeah, 40.
40 to 50 total.
70,
And then getting out uses. Yeah, you would be at 60.
90. That's 100 right there.
Now, this thing is yelping and yowling on its way out, and you're no longer invisible.
Yes.
So you are the new target.
Hold on. Action surge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
Hey.
You guys
Grab
gonna grab on. I'm
Grab
going.
Bruno. No, don't worry about me.
I'm going 200 feet out of that cave.
Are you grabbing Gruzo while you do so?
Okay.
I can't. My hands are full with this baby.
Just go. Just go.
Grab on as I'm running.
So, as they get to the entrance, Layla reaches out and slaps her right hand on the stone of the entrance, and then in her other hand, she draws out a ball of clay and she whips the ball of clay down. As she does, she casts Stone Shape.
Okay.
And because the creature is as big as it is, she just makes a thick pillar that goes up
Ooh.
that blocks off enough of the entrance that the babies could still get out, but the big one cannot right now.
It has to squeeze through or it has to break it.
Yes,
Mhm.
it would either have to squeeze through or break it. Now, Layla's not worried about this because she knows they can tunnel and dig to some extent, so eventually they can get out. So they're not all going to starve to death.
It's a little bit
It's
of a
going
head
to slow it down.
How
All
the
right.
heck would they squeeze out of the space? Like, how much
No, it
open
can't
space is
squeeze through. The babies can just go through
Yeah.
because they're smaller. But you said it's like 12 to 13 feet
Right.
in each direction. There's no way it can squeeze through because you said the entrance is about a 10 by 10.
Right.
So it was already having to squeeze. By blocking off part of it, it cannot squeeze through anymore. So Layla stone shapes this pillar that juts in the
I'm
way.
still every turn that comes up, I'm dashing until
Okay.
this.
Well,
wears off.
that is an active, or that is an instantaneous one action spell.
Okay.
Can I use my bonus action to grab Miri and tell her to be careful around the plants?
Steer me.
You know the path you walk,
Amazing.
Crusoe.
Yeah.
Okay. So we run, grab the others, and we should just dip as fast as we can.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
moment.
The moment you guys see me, you just hold out your
Oh
hand.
no, I didn't even have to see you. The moment you dropped invisibility, Gadget knew, and she told Nissa. They engaged.
Just hold out your hands and grab whatever you can when I'm running by.
A piece.
All right. This thing crashes against the pillar. What's the hardness?
It doesn't say, but I would have to look up. So let's see what a 5-foot thick chunk of stone is. Stone HP in.
Rock hard.
He's consulting the chart.
So the closest thing I can find is Wall of Stone, which says that for each inch of thickness, it has 30 hit points.
30 times.
Yeah, but that's the
5.
spell.
Yeah. Well, this is stone shape, so I'm shaping stone.
Yeah, but that's just like a stone wall. So I thought
Well,
it
that's
was
what I'm
on
saying.
my
Wall
thing.
of Stone turns into just regular
Well,
stone.
it's a
when it's done.
it might be magically changed, so I'm just double checking.
Okay. Like, stone shape itself does not say. Because I'm using it not as intended.
Yeah.
You're generally intended to use stone shape to make a door in stone.
How dare you?
You made
We have barricaded.
5-foot thick
Pillar.
pillar.
5 foot
Good
thick.
Oh, there it is.
lord.
I could have made it up. I essentially made like a 5-foot cube of stone, and
All right, 5d10 hit points. So it has 50 hit points.
Nice.
it's 10 hit points per foot.
No,
Inch?
this is a object hit point chart. It was from my DM screen. That's what I was trying to find out. So, yeah, I'm just going with it being
50 hit points is
50
a
hit
lot. That's
points.
at least
Mm.
like 2 hits.
and with a hardness of 5.
Mm-hmm. That thing has to hit it like twice, maybe.
Probably more than that. So it goes crashing into it.
Bam!
Yeah, you're close enough to hear it.
We gotta go.
All right, yeah, it gets past the hardness, but not by much.
And harness is essentially damage reduction, right?
Yes,
Okay.
but what you do here should put a little pep in your step as this thing screeches out, and it
Oh no.
is ear-piercingly loud. And
All of
as
those
it kind of goes, it kind
All I
of
heard
trills
was
out.
brain power.
It trills out a bit, and then you hear something in the distance that matches it, but it's much deeper.
You guys are on gun
And then
control.
you hear the
I'm
axe
piloting.
speak Rex,
Oh no.
and from there, echoing inward, various creatures begin
no.
responding to this call.
Oh no. The entire forest is
It's
going
alive
to
with
be
the sound of music.
All right.
You guys are on
Just
gun
a
control.
second. Fix that there. Alrighty. That was its turn. Catch it.
I don't get my turn.
Mary's
okay.
there. Mary's got insane amounts of speed. We're probably already gone.
Wait, Nissa was before Layla, right?
Yeah.
But
No,
only
that
us
was-
three got to act on the surprise round.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first real round.
Yeah.
Why does Gadget only have 29 HP?
You guys are
She
probably
didn't fix
gonna
it.
grab on
Why does
already.
Nissa have 126?
What?
Beefy wizard.
Why do I have 119? What is going on with my HP?
I'd asked you guys to check and see if they were correct.
No.
I looked at
'cause
D&D
I used
Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
No, that's
I
what I'm saying in Fantasy Grounds,
Oh,
if they're correct.
oh, what the?
There
I
you
tried
go.
to edit it and it just did something horrible. My actual HP should be 77. Plus 4 temporary. Yeah, it won't let me type in them. I can't fix mine.
I fixed it.
Okay, thank you.
I wish I did have 126. That'd be great.
All right.
I wish
Tanky
you
wizard.
did too.
All right, Gadget. What you do?
I am definitely not at 21 health.
That's your initiative.
Oh, so it is. Well, most of my things are basically to be held until I see something going on. So, my action is held. Yeah.
All right. Crusoe.
Ah!
He's coming out like like the white bat Chikaka.
Talking's a
Mary.
free action, right?
Mary?
Like I grab onto
Unfortunately.
Mary whenever.
We need to get upwind, or is it downwind? I can never remember. I'm not smart enough.
I'm gone. Dash action.
As the camera zooms out, but also zooms in at the same time.
It's that weird like dolly zoom thing.
Yeah, your field of vision expands.
Yes.
So you were able to get the two tiny folk. You're holding the net. Layla's on your back. Where's Nissa in all this?
Nissa, you better just like. A horse can carry two people.
But
Now, only
you're
two of us are person-sized.
Aren't you carrying like 3 people?
she's carrying. So she's carrying. Hang on. She's carrying
Toddler.
a medium creature in her hands. She's carrying 2 small creatures, so 1 medium creature and a 3rd medium creature.
But I doubled her carrying capacity
Yeah.
with the spell.
It will not affect my.
Oh, right, with the okay.
It
I
will
forgot
not
about that.
affect-
Yeah, I forgot about it. All right,
Okay.
so Nissa, you're gonna have to grab on.
Just grab on to stuff.
So
Layla, extend your hand.
Didn't you got that saddle, right?
Yes.
So there's a stirrup on each side. So she puts one foot on one side of your stirrup and then just holds the saddle horn. That's what Layla's
yes,
doing.
we're depending on Nissa to be able to physically and mentally handle
You're
that
right.
responsibility.
Nissa.
Get a rope and tie her to the saddle.
I just stand there and just let her run by.
Stand there with your arms raised.
So
Just so
I'm
we've
assuming
really
you
got
want
to
me to do
talk
a
about your
check.
dating.
All right,
I
no,
assume
you won't
you
have to
want to
do
do
a
a check.
check as long as she
Okay.
holds her turn till it's after your turn. So it is your turn.
Okay, I grab her.
All right, you grab a hold and she zoomies. Layla.
So I need to make a check to know whether we should go upwind or downwind for what I have planned.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, I can make the check. It's a survival. Wait, no, it's a survival check. Have Gruso make it.
I have a +5 to survival.
Well, then make a survival check.
Okay. Well,
You're
that's
making it
what I
sound
was
like you're
saying.
gonna make an intelligence check.
Well, it would be nature, sort of. So Layla's half-thought idea is, okay, so we're so fast that the only way they should be able to catch up to us is either by following our tracks
Mm-hmm.
or by following our scent.
Mm-hmm.
So
But don't
all
forget.
problems are solved with fire.
Don't forget,
Fire
you
will
guys. Yeah.
Fire will remove the tracks and will also disturb scent. But Layla doesn't know if we should be upwind of the fire, or downwind of the fire. Like downwind, they couldn't smell you anyways. They would have to follow track.
Your
But-
issue is going to be the foliage that you are now going at face slapping speed. So you
Correct.
had that to contend with as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm-
even if
I'm
we go
happy to
half
dodge.
speed to avoid it, she's still doing 100 feet around.
Mm-hmm.
She's ridiculously fast. So, do I need to make a check, or
You're just going to use your best estimate, so give me a survival.
okay?
I don't think you know how fast I am.
Okay, I got a 21 on the survival check.
Yeah, you did.
All right. You're going to have it start upwind, but then kind of surround.
downwind?
Yeah.
Okay, so as we're going, Layla's going to turn around and start readying burning hands.
Okay. All right, so Layla goes firebender on the back of Miri.
Yes. Okay, higher levels doesn't make it bigger fire. It just makes it do more damage. Okay. I'll just do it as a first level slot then. 15-foot cone behind us, just
All right.
as I light everything on fire. And
Oh.
because these plants are poisonous and toxic, that means it'll start making poisonous and toxic fumes behind us.
Yes.
Right?
For anything that goes through that area, yes.
Yes. So just gonna like
So you're moving at half speed
Giant-
to avoid.
This is how the forest burns down.
No, everything's wet. It shouldn't spread far, but since I'm doing it as a magic fire in this area, it can't help but burn.
Right. Yeah, it's not going to be
Keeps the
spreading very
forest down.
easily. It's not going to be spreading easily. Nobody's a druid, so nobody cares.
We get back and they're like, "Oh, you caught the baby, so you use like tender, loving care and stuff, right?" Yeah.
Burn the forest down.
Hey, shut up!
Yeah, who would play a
By
druid?
the
God.
way, the held turn, it
Mhm.
was so that when Miri passed by, I can grab onto Miri. And after Layla does the fire thing, I don't know. Do you guys want me to throw grease onto the ground just in case they run through that area and don't stop?
Hmm.
Because it'll just
Make it slick.
make them prone. And it's also difficult terrain.
Well, it would all if you put grease next to a
It would
fire,
catch fire.
it's just gonna go up.
Yeah.
It just explodes.
But if you guys want me to do that, I can do that. Actually, I could put snare. Wait, what's the casting time? 1 minute? No, I'm not doing snare. Never mind. I wanted to know. Yeah. So am I doing grease or not?
I don't think you need to use a spell slot on that.
Okay then.
Could you aid me in a?
Hold up. I cast invisibility on Miri again.
Wait, so it looks like you guys are Wonder Woman.
A creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target's person.
Oh my gosh.
Spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. So as long as no one else casts a spell,
Well,
we are technically
not everybody. Not everybody. Only what she's carrying.
What I'm carrying the baby.
Okay.
The rest of us are clinging to her.
Yes.
So.
Okay.
How's everybody's animal handling?
Do you want me to cast invisibility on that? Do you think that's worth doing? I mean, obviously, it's still going to be shouting. It can still be
Wait.
heard.
It might not be. That's why I'm asking this question.
What?
How is everyone's animal handling?
Plus
Let's
woman.
Not good.
+3.
Okay,
Plus
are you
zero.
Plus
are
one.
you proficient in it, Nissa?
No.
Okay, I have a +5. Can I forget? Because it's battle, you can use the.
Hey, hold up. I just thought of something.
No,
crazy.
it's so you can lend your aid to another creature in the completion of any task. When you take the help action, the creature you aid gains advantage on the next ability check.
Dude.
Yeah, you
doesn't
just have to
say you
actually
have
be able
to-
to help them.
Dude.
Yeah, it doesn't say you have to be proficient though.
Oh no, I didn't. I missed that part. No.
Okay. So
Dude,
yes.
Nissa has a free 20. Have the animal check be the free 20. You add.
But we might not need to use the free 20 is what I'm saying. She can use that after we roll if it's bad
right.
and replace it.
But I can also add an additional 5 to the roll.
That's still fine. We would rather save that 20 for
Yes.
something else.
Yes.
The guaranteed 20 is like the ace in the hole. Okay. So can I make an animal handling check
Yes.
with advantage?
Yes, but not right now. It's not your turn.
Yeah, okay. So next turn I'll be able to do that.
And somebody has to be able to aid you beforehand, so that would probably be
Yeah.
Gadget.
Okay.
All right.
I think Nissa has a
It's
+3.
It's we're not invisible yet. Oh no, that was your Held action.
That was
Okay,
my
yeah.
plan. Yeah. Am I casting invisibility on them or not? Yes or no? Someone
Okay.
tell me.
It makes us a lot harder to see since Miri's the biggest of us.
Because
And
we're
it
worried
makes the
about
baby
being
invisible.
seen with somebody casting fire out the back of a horse.
Here's the
not-
thing. Here's the thing. I don't think it's worth it to save the spell slot because this thing is still audible.
Yes.
This thing is still going to be screeching.
Yes.
I can try something on my
I'm-
turn.
While we're running, Miri's just
Wait.
like coddling it.
Alright. So, what are you doing for your held action gadget?
I guess I'm just hanging on. You know what? I mean, I could just do spider climb, and then I literally can't be knocked off of Miri.
Okay.
That's good.
Alright. So, in the distance behind you from the mound, you hear more screeching and yowling and howling, and the forest responds in kind. It's making an attack against the pillar.
The forest comes to life.
The forest will remember that.
3.
This whole forest is a giant stick up its ass.
It's made out of sticks.
Ah!
What's wrong? Alright, it's hammering out the it's slowly biting and clawing its way out.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be fighting that. I think we're gonna be fighting everything else in this jungle. So
One of the
keep
things that
going.
responds, you can hear from not too far away overhead. As
Oh,
you
no.
guys are kind of breaking through the trees, very carefully, but also running.
Yeah.
Just dodging these large plants, jumping over the smaller plants. A much bigger Griffowolf is seen in the distance. Oops.
Oh no.
That's a big boy.
Occasionally, you
what's
think
that
you see
TikTok
it, and
song?
then it kind of vanishes from your sight again as its plumage and fur kind of pick up the blues and the grays of the clouds in the sky.
It's that one TikTok song. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
How
But
far away is it right now?
it's just yes, it's up in the air and kind of distant.
Okay.
It's hard to I guess put an exact range. Maybe 300 to 700 feet out.
Alright.
That's less of a worry at the moment, though, because that pounding from earlier is getting close, and it's getting close fast. It's not what you think it is. It's not the same pounding, I guess, as a Tyrannosaurus Rex erupts right in front of Miri and kind of power slides past her. It roars loudly and goes to make a bite at Miri and the party.
As it power
hey,
wait, wait, wait.
It has disadvantage.
That's fine.
Also, as it power slid past us, do we all get attacks of opportunity?
No. No,
I
no,
mean,
no. It didn't move. It didn't
moved.
move. It didn't move out of threatening range. It's just let me at least describe it entering cool, please.
Deja vu.
Hang on a sec. Where's the attacks here? All right. So as it's basically sliding in, it makes a bite at the party.
I reaction flashbang it. Oh, it already had
Like
disadvantage.
this.
Yeah, it already has.
Like this.
Oh, never mind.
The bite misses. In its power slide, the tail comes thwapping at the party, breaking trees as it crushes them with its sheer strength.
Oh.
Whack.
That one would have hit. Holy crap. All right. Miri, what's your AC? 18?
18.
This was a 17.
Ooh, I jump over it.
I say you duck under it. This is a very, very big creature.
Yes.
It roars loudly. Other things are roaring. And we go to
Everything else
Gadget's
is
turn.
boring. Miri just starts screaming.
All right, continue on.
Muted.
All I can visualize right now is the scene in, I think it's like the second Sherlock Holmes movie where, you know, the bombs are going off and they're all running through
Yeah.
the trees.
It's just
Dodging
pure
the
chaos
crap
right now.
That's exactly what it is right now. Like the weird camera angles and everything. That's
Yeah.
all I see right now.
English, please.
Yeah.
I don't speak Sylvan.
I don't know if that was Sylvan.
You never do.
What do you do?
Do I ray of sickness that thing, or do I just firebolt cantrip that thing?
I'm pretty
Grease
sure
it,
we're gonna
grease it,
outdistance
grease
it in
it.
like a second.
I think that Gadget's in-character display for Firebolt is just her using finger guns now.
Yeah.
I mean, she also
So
has
like
a gun.
I could firebolt it because it's you know a cantrip, but I could just grease it. Yeah, because
Yeah.
if it
As
It's
soon as you hear,
power slides all over the place.
and
as
it
soon
is-
as you have the thought of Firebolt, Layla's voice is in your mind like fire, fire, fire.
Do it.
She's doing the Aerith dance.
Okay, I'll just do the fire then. I kind of really wanted to grease it just to see a T-Rex possibly.
Oh, I would
fall
love
on its
to.
ass.
I would love to see it.
Damn it!
I would love
really want to do that.
Just to grease it.
All right, fine. It's gonna be like, all right, chaotic energy. Let's throw grease right in its space, I guess.
A grease for that. If it crashes on its
60
face,
feet
it's probably gonna
range.
sprain something.
It has to make a deck save immediately, right?
When the grease appears, each creature standing in its area must succeed a dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
Ooh. A 10.
Oh my god, it actually failed. It was a 16.
No, it didn't fail. I just clicked the roll button. It got a 20. It doesn't have a bonus to that.
I think it rolls a 12.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
important.
Oh!
It's looking directly at Gadget as this grease comes erupting out of a canister. All this grease lands on the muddy ground, and it doesn't seem to care, and then it sees Nissa, and you just hear this, "Oh, devil spawn!" and it crashes.
Gadget's words is, oh my god, I can't believe that worked. Go.
Everyone's just slapping me.
The noise. That
Good job,
has to,
Gadget.
like, the noise, like, just of it crashing to the ground would probably just shake the whole.
Oh yeah,
place.
birds fall out of or fly out of nearby trees.
I
Yeah.
like fall out of the trees better.
Yes, birds fall out of the trees that it crashes
There's
into.
like a makeshift freaking wall because there's a
Birds out.
I'm picturing everyone doing high fives on the back of Miri.
All
Somebody
right.
stab it so its blood scent is in the air.
Keep in mind that 10-foot square, I think, is covered by the T-Rex, but if the T-Rex gets up, it still stays there. For a minute.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. So, luckily for us, this has an ability called Alpha Male.
Uh-oh.
The Griffwolf does. You hear a
T-Rex
loud
doing alpha.
snap in the sky. And this Griffwolf is very, very quickly approaching.
Uh-oh. It's like Peregrine Falcon diving.
You can see contrails forming behind it.
Oh, shit.
It basically careens down at the party, and its front claws are out, and its mouth is open for it to just crash directly into Miri.
Try me,
But
Does
Miri
it-
is invisible. Aren't
Oh,
they?
you didn't cast it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't
You
cast
did
it.
Oh,
grease
I-
instead.
Yeah, because this thing is still
screaming.
screaming. The baby is still screaming.
You
Like-
said you chose not to do it.
Yeah.
Last turn, remember?
I don't. Oh, I cast spider climb instead. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we-
double check it because I was like, what did I cast instead? Because the slot is.
What is it that Miri has that's giving it disadvantage?
My boots of speed.
Oh, okay.
Also, boldness. I thought
What does
boldness.
boldness do?
Give me a second. I gotta. Look
Once
it
you
up.
roll, you added something to every
yeah.
attack or saving throw.
Alright.
It's the drinker can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll and every saving throw they make for the next
Oh, okay.
minute. So that
It's-
minute's almost done. It's like
Oh.
6 turns. So, well, no, it's.
She
total
only
6
drank it
turns,
once
so-
we started the encounter, and it's only been 2
Mhm.
turns.
Yes, so
Yeah.
you have 4 more turns of.
Of boldness.
8 more
Alright.
turns.
Oh, 8 more turns.
The
Yeah, you're
claw, one of these claws is gonna hit. It's gonna hit Miri.
Hang on. What did it roll against AC?
A 20.
Oh, okay. Darn, if it was just one higher, I could have juked it.
That's on the disadvantage, right?
It has advantage, so with the disadvantage, it
makes
rolls
it better.
natural.
If I use a reaction that gives disadvantage, can I drop it down further, or is it just...
No, it just,
I don't
it just,
think it
yeah, it
stacks.
doesn't stack anyway.
I have a question. Because we're technically on her, do we count as part of her?
No,
Okay, so we're not getting hit by this.
Okay. All right.
unless it stops her, you're not concerned with that.
I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit by this one.
All right.
Come at me.
All right, that is 16 piercing damage as this claw punctures into you. And it careens past. It's just the claw hits you, and just like that, you got a wound. You're bleeding, but not really. You're not stat bleeding.
Hack me up.
Yeah, as you're careening past it, and it can't stop its momentum. It was hoping to crash into you and
Yeah.
and all that, but it did not get to do that. It goes to Gruzo. Gruzo, it's still within attack range, shooting range. I wouldn't say melee range, but it's within shooting range.
Shoot her!
Can I reach
That's it.
it?
That's a he.
Shoot he!
Yeah, shoot he. Yes, you can with like a crossbow bolt.
But I can't reach with my short swords.
We'll say yeah, actually, because it could have been in the moment that it was hitting her. You could have slashed out at it.
Also, if it swooped down and then swooped out of our range, that means we all get...
No, it does not.
Attacks,
No,
right?
it does not provoke.
Damn!
Dang it! All right.
One of his wonderful abilities.
Yes, Gruzo will immediately, when it's within range, unsheath his short swords, and he will take an attack. First is a 17.
That is. Let me double check. That is a hit.
Okay. And do I get sneak attack because other people are nearby?
We're gonna say it's regular, just because it's like a moving past thing.
Okay. Good, because my sneak attack was kind of horrible. That is a 10 for the first, and then offhand, say 16?
16 damage.
16 to hit.
Oh, 16 to hit. 16 is a hit.
Okay.
Nice.
That's only 1 damage, because I don't add my modifier for my offhand attack.
Okay.
But I will throw in a Fury of the Small. Once per long rest, you can deal 7 extra damage to a creature with a size larger than yours.
Okay, so that's 8.
So
What was the
8.
first damage?
10?
Okay, so 10 and 8, so 18. I can do math.
I can't.
Yes.
All right.
No, you
And
cannot.
he's just gonna stand there perched on Miri's back as she's running through the woods, like trying to balance and like swiping the swords in the air, like fuck off.
I
hate this jungle.
Miri. Miri's still
You're moving
going.
like-
Gadget. Yes.
How do we add a quote to the bot again?
Wonderful question. Bot, could you answer that?
Does not compute.
It doesn't say.
Awesome. You're the one that programmed the bot.
No, I didn't program this one.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what it is.
I'm gonna just guess.
Quote, add, blah, blah, blah. Otherwise, just PM it to me. I can manually add it.
It's literally shoot he, Nissa.
Oh, well. Don't blame that on Nissa. Blame that one on Guts.
Okay, then.
Alright. It has feathery and furry at the same time. It's your
So
worst
what's
nightmare.
your dexterity bonus?
+3, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. You rolled a nat 1 on your initiative.
Vex did.
Nope.
Okay. We can see his creature right at the moment, can't we?
I would hope so.
Okay, because it can go invisible and all that. I don't know if it went invisible when it went back out.
Wait, what?
In that
No.
case... What?
She's
Sorry.
trying to do the quote. She's not talking about you.
Oh, okay. Where is it? I had it for a second.
Nope.
There it is. I will be casting... I don't know how intelligent these things are, but I'm going to be casting Phantasmal Force on it.
Alright, so it has to make an int save.
Yes.
Yes.
Is there an int requirement? Good job, Tay.
It says attack save int 15.
I don't know, I was just... Sometimes they say, like, it has to have a minimum of blah, blah, blah.
No.
Okay. You got an 8.
Okay. It doesn't succeed then, I guess.
Yay.
All right. Yeah, I'll just make a creature that'll have to fight. In my head, like, my mind is immediately going to something which I don't know which will be bad, but as it's an illusion, I don't think it would count as a bad thing. She's still thinking about that whole far realm and that vision that she's been having. She's going to summon that shadow dragon she saw.
Alright, Layla, don't look behind you.
I can't see it. Only the
Yes.
only
Oh,
the
okay,
target
great.
can see it.
Fantastic. Alright, so it's supposedly seeing a phantasmal dragon. Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the spell again?
Phantasmal Force. It has a
Phantasmal
long
Force.
description.
It takes 1d6 psychic damage,
There we go.
by the way.
That's what I was looking for.
So you can basically have the dragon or whatever like swipe at it or something, and it'll take actual damage from it, which helps cement the illusion.
Yes. It just it just rationalizes anything illogical that happens.
Yeah, and it says at
What's
the
the
end that
damage?
target.
We'll roll 1d6.
Oh, right. Sorry.
And it says at the end, the target perceives the damage as a type appropriate to the illusion.
Mm-hmm. So whatever a shadow dragon thingy would do.
I'm just reading this. Alright. Alrighty. So it takes 6 psychic damage.
Yes.
Like that.
It also says that it takes on the attribute of wherever it is. So if it's a slash attack, I think it takes slashing damage, and if it's fire, it's fire.
No, the target perceives it to have been
Yes,
that type of
it's
damage.
still psychic, yeah.
So yeah, it thinks that it got slashed or whatever.
Yes. Alright, so you can see it, like, visibly trying to harry something else at the moment.
Yes.
Layla.
Yes.
Layla looks at Nissa and is like, "What did you do?"
I create an illusion and it's fighting.
What kind of an illusion?
An illusion.
Something I saw in a vision once. Explain later.
Is it something that might, perhaps? And she starts reaching her spell component pouch, takes out some sulfur and guano. Perhaps fireball?
Can I answer that? I don't know.
I mean,
Hey, you don't know.
This guy's on fire.
Like, you know that your spell forces it to rationalize any illogical outcome.
Well, she doesn't know if it can actually make a fire or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to blow it up, or do you want me to try and fix baby?
Probably baby would probably be more apparent right now.
All right.
It's not a parent. It's a baby.
All right.
I'll kick you off this centaur.
You wouldn't dare.
Don't make me pull the centaur over.
Do you have your bird back? You resummoned him, right?
Oh, yeah, it's right
Yeah,
here.
he's white
You're-
now.
Svartir can use the aid action.
If he was
So
out.
Svartir, well, he's always there.
If she summoned him to be there.
Nessa,
Yeah. Yeah.
have
Yeah, he's
Svartir
there.
aid me.
Okay, he'll aid you.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm acting like him.
Okay, so we may end up actually needing that 20 for this.
Or I can just use a lucky.
It would
and then
still-
we'll just be
okay.
there.
We'll use one lucky point.
Does lucky re-roll
So that's
the
an
entire thing?
18.
Okay, now you ready for this?
Yeah.
You get an additional +5 because of flash of inspiration or
Okay,
flash
so-
of genius. Add a 5 to a roll.
So a 23
She
animal
suddenly
handling
gets
check
another brain cell.
to try and calm down. Animal handling's not about brains, it's about sweetness and being nice and wisdom. So I have a +5 to it. So,
Okay.
so Layla's sort of like clambers a little forward on Miri and is like, shh, 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 like petting it, like getting out some jerky, like handing it to it,
It
trying to calm it down.
it
Not
shreds the jerky bag. It bites your fingers. It shrieks and shrills, but finally gets one good chomp
Ooh.
on your pinky, and it doesn't let go, and it shuts up.
Yeah, you're supposed to give it raw meat, not freaking jerky.
I mean, that is raw meat.
That is raw meat. The skin is raw.
Yeah.
The raw meat is in your bag of holding.
Oh no.
Because you can't just open my bag and put.
No, I
skin on the
can't.
meat.
You're on the other side of the horse.
I'm pretty sure I have some raw.
Whoa,
something
excuse
for a
you.
component.
That's
Listen,
3/4 horse.
I don't have those kind of belts on, okay?
Jesus.
So, do I take damage?
Mentally.
Okay. Layla's got it quiet and calm. I was like, maybe now we invisible.
All right. Mama, she bite.
Mama.
Ooh. Just killed a man.
Not yet. She trying.
Killed a
She's
pinky.
trying real hard.
She finally breaks through the pillar and takes to the skies.
Cool.
She far too back. Too far back. Far too far back.
Far 2D2.
Gadget.
The meat out and I hand it to Layla. I can literally just fucking walk up the side of Miri. I am attached to her. I ain't going anywhere.
Does it let go of me to eat the meat instead? Or does it just stay latched to my finger?
No. It doesn't care about the meat. It likes your writhing. There we go. You're wriggling. That's what I was wanting to say.
Like
Alright.
suffering.
That you're wriggling pinky finger. But it's a good idea to have that meat as a backup.
Yes. Okay. I guess that's it. Cause, yeah, I guess Because wait, is there anything actively at us right now, or are we too far away?
Not currently.
Okay, and a guidance, Miri.
All right. You hear that loud pop again. You look behind you. The male saber-tooth griffle-wolf is blasting through the forest. And this time attacks from the back.
Oh man, it
And-
broke out of its illusion.
Oh, no, you're right. I forgot about the illusion. I gotta roll that.
Okay.
Right over here. There we go.
I don't
No,
know
it's
if
a
it just
12.
stays on or not.
It gets the chance to stay from it.
Okay, cool.
No, so it's being harried away by this large dragon. So you hear the pop, and it's coming at you guys, but it's not attacking you. You can see that it's trying to get away from something. The great news is, a loud screech erupts in the jungle next to you.
Oh no.
I shouldn't say next to you. It's actually above you, but the creature is next to you. As you look up, and the Axebeak Rex brings its massive maw down onto the party.
Question.
Answer.
If we have a bonus action that to attack it, would that knock it off to not hit us or not?
Oh no, not this thing. This thing's huge.
Okay.
It's bigger than the T-Rex.
Okay.
This thing's head is coming from over the trees.
It's a big boy.
Mm-hmm. I have to roll manually for this one.
Absolutely. You did.
If it doesn't have disadvantage,
You're muted, Sam.
if it doesn't have disadvantage, I can do that.
If it's
Alright.
attacking me, it has disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. The first attack is a miss.
Whew.
Its massive raking claws lash out next. That's a 21 versus AC, Mary.
That will hit. Oh,
Roll.
That changes it to triple disadvantage.
No, it doesn't change it to any disadvantage. It just means
It just ceased to exist.
all right. The next one is a 18 versus AC.
I will use my agility to avoid that attack.
All
So
right.
you only get hit by 1 instead of 2.
hmm
Get out of the dang dice tray, dang it.
Hello, Coco.
Do it this way. That is 27 slashing damage from the first attack.
Alright.
You were able to agility to the second attack, right?
Yes.
All right. Like this right there. So 27 slashing damage,
Yeah, I think luckying was a good call there.
and
Getting massive
Yeah.
damage twice in a row would probably not be great.
it
How healthy is Miri looking?
it begins
I'm at about half health.
it begins the
I'm
chase.
starting to huff.
Gruzo.
Okay. So the male is still the closest one to us, right?
The
the
Axebeak
Axebeak.
is the closest thing to you. The male is being chased by something you can't see. It's not pursuing the party currently.
Okay,
It's flying up
so
and
the
out.
the male is preoccupied. Okay. It's the Axebeak that's on us.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And this thing's head goes above the trees. It's massive.
Big boy.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I can't. But it's not like. Wait. It is in melee range of us.
Yeah, we'll say it is because it's just so
Yeah,
big.
yeah, because yeah. Okay. Still bouncing on Miri's back. He's gonna take 2 swipes with his with his short swords. First is a 20.
That hits AC.
Gruzo's going like full Australian.
Good
Hey.
eye.
Upside down.
Full on knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife. Are we
They're
doing
not
sneak attack
knives.
for these, or
What was that?
sneak attack for these, or no?
Yeah, you're so small compared to it. Yeah.
Didn't even know
Okay.
you were there.
21 damage for the first.
All right, it's
And the
21.
offhand, it's a natural 1.
You have inspiration.
Poop. Yeah, you do have inspiration.
Yeah, you don't want to get a natural 1 on an attack.
I will use inspiration. Oh, it's a natural 20.
Ah!
There we go then.
Roll
That
again.
was definitely a good one.
So I will roll.
15.
Plus
No.
your attack
No,
modifier.
no. Sorry. You said roll again. I was like, wait, why would I roll another 20? Okay, so the damage is just. It doesn't have the modifier for the offhand, so it's just going to be 2d6. So 6 damage for the offhand attack.
All right.
Yeah, but your bonus to confirm.
Your bonus. Oh, wait.
What's your bonus to attack?
Plus 8.
All right, roll a.
D&D 5e doesn't have a crit confirmation.
No,
does
no.
it?
Remember, we have the crit
He's
bonus
using the
table.
chart.
This is the
Right,
bonus
right.
effect. Yeah. So go ahead and roll another d20, and we'll see what it do.
He did.
Yeah.
It was,
Oh,
it
yeah, the
was that-
15.
No, to
Yeah.
see what
yeah,
it
was the
does.
15.
Yeah, okay.
That was the 15.
Oh, okay.
What that dice do?
Let's see what the 5 is. Okay. The 5 is more applicable, so I'm going to go with that one. You and your allies are able to get advantage on it for the next round as well.
Sweet.
So you open up a nice
Nice.
little wound in its ankle region. It screeches out, very, very dishappy with you.
Aha! Help!
I'm a genius. Oh no!
All right, Mary.
Perfect.
No.
All right, Mary. Nissa.
It's me. How far away? Are we 200 feet now from the freaking monster?
I have had 3
No.
turns, 4 turns when I'm running. We're 600 feet away from the cave.
Well, you have to go half speed to not
Yes.
run into the toxic plants.
So,
So
So you're
It's-
300.
we're
350.
350
Mhm.
now.
away from the cave, not from the Axebeak Rex. The
Right.
Axebeak Rex is right next to you, Nissa.
Yes.
How in the hell is it you running that fast and it keeping up?
Well, because it's all in the same round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so once
Ah,
Mary's
okay.
movement kicks in, we'll be 100 feet away from it.
Jesus. Okay. I don't know if I should just try and attack it or slow it down, or try to.
Slow it down. We're not going to kill it. At least right now.
I agree.
Okay. I mean, this thing doesn't say, so I'm
Crowd
gonna cast.
control.
I'm gonna cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Ooh.
Ooh.
They
I have
named
no
this
idea
spell.
what
They,
that
they named this spell after Vex. His early, in his early role plays days, he was known as Maximilian, and I played with official Wizards of the Coast employees. They
Oh,
can't
wow.
tell me.
Nice.
They can't tell me it's not actually based off Maximilian. And here's the reason why: is the why I think it really is simply because when we were playing one night, Maximilian tripped over a pebble going into this cave. He was acting all badass. He trips over this pebble, triggers some kind of like rock slide trap that was protecting this cave, and nearly TPK'd the party. And the fact that it's earthen grasp, it's just like, I think I know what this is. All right, so that is 30-foot range, 5-foot cube. It's a strength save. That's what I was looking for. It might have this one. Okay,
It might.
or it might just completely roll a 3 and. All right, so it takes 2d6 bludgeon damage and is restrained as one of its feet gets stuck inside an opening in the ground.
Nice.
Yes. I'm being helpful.
That's going to
Yes!
last literally one
did a
turn.
thing.
All right.
One turn,
It
one
takes.
turn, anybody. I'm best of fucking week.
All right. Something wrong with that lady. All right. You can see its winged arms flail out as it suddenly comes crashing down, basically collapsing to the ground as it tries to take a stride forward and just cannot. Layla?
Layla was readying
Layla.
herself to light it up with fireball, but then she sees it go down, and Mary's already kicking into high gear again, and she's like, "As yet
Keep
another
making
good,
more animal checks.
yet another good. I don't need to make another one. It is calm. It is quiet.
You can keep making checks and maybe
No,
it'll stop
that could-
biting
no.
you.
It would make it worse. What if I roll a 1? We're screwed." You don't ever roll a check when things are going good and you're not asked to roll a check.
Hey, Layla, roll a hit.
Damn you! No. Layla was ready to do a fireball, and she sees it go down, and we're moving so fast that she's like, it'll never catch up. She's like,
Guidance somebody.
putting
I already
my
guidance Miri, so that's taken up.
putting my smile away. There's really like nothing worth doing. Okay.
Guidance.
Okay, no, this is the best thing for me to do right now. I will spend a
Heal Miri?
yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna say a heal Miri?
I'm going to use a second level spell slot and cast Cure Wounds.
Vex, if that was a Reddit post, I would have said, "Fuck you, take my life."
It's called an upvote, Tay.
I
This
know.
isn't Facebook.
I know.
Alright, so Miri gets
Twitter.
I know.
Mary gets 17 health back. That's 2d8 plus 5.
All right.
Remember to add that
Nice.
health.
17 health.
Yes.
Wait,
I'm
did
asking for a calculator. I'm at
you
72.
leave the temp health there and just kept taking the freaking regular health off?
Oh, she
Oh,
hasn't
She's
been
only
messing with
doing
that
it
at
on
all.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah. All right. Let me double check something here. All right. Gotta make a roll. Of course, it would be that. All right.
Oh no, what happened?
Suddenly
know
the
where
far realm
they're
appears. We've got all these
God,
tentacles coming in.
The fire.
You hear something rushing up beside you.
Why does this entire forest hate us?
Because
Miri?
I'm taking a booty.
Beside you is and it immediately begins to go the opposite direction.
Good, because I was tempted to make an animal handling check and use that nat 20 portent to instantly have a rhinoceros mount.
Onward!
All right, at you guys' breakneck.
As it runs away, Layla's gonna be like, "Did you see the unicorn?"
As you guys are continuing your breakneck pace, you finally make it out of the realm of the female Griffowolf's mad
Great
call.
job, Mary. You ran us out of the entire realm. We're just somewhere else.
just spinning and floating in place in the astral sea.
Yeah.
I hit, what's the miles per hour I need to hit?
88 miles.
88 miles an hour.
Some serious shit.
All right. So you bust away from her territory. You can hear the male Griffowolf occasionally hearing that loud pop that it makes. Seeing that male one's fur, you can safely say that you are currently carrying a male Griffowolf with the brighter colors,
Oh,
more vivid coloration.
that's good.
Well, no need to be weird about it.
That's good.
Well,
Let's
let's
go
go
in
in
that
that
direction.
direction. Oh my god, is that end all everyone thinks of me?
It's
You're the
currently
one who
begging.
brought up. You're the one who brought up having the underslung harness. Okay.
Yeah, listen.
What the hell's
I'm
the
listening.
underslung harness?
Anyways,
Yo, this
We'll
forest
talk
sucks.
about it later, guys.
This forest
We-
sucks. Let's get out of here.
we will take a quick snack break as we figure out how we're going to handle hiding this creature from the angry parents.
Shit.
Just tap
Yes.
invisible on it.
cannot.
live on audio.
I still cannot believe that we actually knocked over a T-Rex.
No, we didn't. You did.
That was not a group effort.
It was slightly a group effort. We gotta give it.
yeah.
We gotta give it to
Did
Guts.
you give up?
Yeah, Nissa used the portent.
Because it's not. It wasn't even in the combat tracker anymore. Like after that happened, did it just say, "Well, fuck this, I'm done"?
They can't catch up. To
Oh
us
no,
if
I
they
didn't
keep
put
going.
I didn't put them in the axe beak in combat. I kept track of those on paper because they are modified from the base stats.
I gotcha.
Granted, the Griffwolves are as well. It's just that I hadn't finished importing those into Fantasy Grounds because I wasn't certain if they were going to show up. Like I have a chart of 20 animals,
You
and
rolled a rhino, and it said nope.
I guess I like to put because of the rolling a 9 being a joke. So I often put that as being my joke thing that never actually happens.
It makes
That's
me
when you
remember
know
from
the traveler exists in this universe. Let's just throw some random crap.
Here's a rhino, and it doesn't like you. It's leaving.
I like to think it wasn't in the combat tracker because I think it was proven that if a T-Rex fell over, it would just be straight up screwed.
Yeah, pretty
I have
much.
these tiny arms.
Got a big head.
In tiny arms.
I love that science has apparently determined that T-Rexes are actually fucking slow as fuck. And
Yeah.
like, in Jurassic Park.
They keep going back and forth on this crap.
know,
It's gonna
but
be
they brought
another
it
few years,
back.
and they're gonna be like, they could actually go 100 miles an hour. So something.
They had
ridiculous.
jetpacks.
My favorite take on it is when they say, we found these skeletons of Brachiosaurus, and we got these really long necks, and people make them have long necks like a giraffe. But I have an alternate theory, and they show you a picture of a penguin skeleton that has an equally long neck proportionately, and penguins are just fat, stout boys.
They're all neck.
So Brachiosaurus could just be a big, fat, stout boy up the front.
Big old land whale. Alright, we ready?
I'm good.
Alright, we're going live.
Alright.
Hey everybody. We're back. We talked some things over. Discussed my regrets.
There you go.
I've moved past them. Thanks, Egan.
It's amazing.
The image of the GM with the glasses is exactly what Vex is doing for the rest of the evening.
Yeah, that's me. Alright. So, I'm going to say that some time has passed. You guys are playing it safe and stealthy at the moment, trying to hide your tracks from the male and female Griffwolf that have occasionally screeched and roared from overhead. We are early afternoon now. We're going to say it's about an hour after the events with the rhino happened.
I would have gotten so far in that hour. It's crazy.
So most spells should be done and over with after.
Okay, I will
that.
cast it again until we're back in town.
That's fine. I was just letting you keep track of any spell slots. But with that hour, that means that you that hour does give you the short rest requirement. If you wanted to spend any hit dice or anything like that, short rests take an hour.
I will short rest to do a thing where I can recover a spell slot or two.
There you go.
Get my
I
Fury of the
don't
Small
think
back.
I don't think I get anything back on a short rest. I'm checking right now.
You deserve anything.
Yes, I deserve. I deserve
Yeah.
another lucky for that fucking
You get-
crazy shit with the T-Rex.
You get Flash of Inspiration back after a short rest?
Oh, it's a long rest, but that don't matter because I have like 5 freaking slots of that.
I need to recheck on wizards if they get spell slots back on a short rest or not.
No. Only warlocks do, unless sorcerers can by spending sorcery points. But It'd have to be something with your divination school.
All right. So one of the things that is keeping you guys on your toes is the fact that the female seems to be keeping the general direction.
Oh, of course, it's a mom.
She currently has advantage on tracking you guys. Up here.
I have all these weird spell components and things. I have all these things that change sense. I have pretty good survival. Who else has good survival?
Me
What's your survival bonus?
+6.
Alright. How about I guidance you and aid you?
Whoa.
Wait. Wait.
What?
Magical tinkering, imbue a tiny non-magical item with a magical property of your choice. Emits odor or non-verbal sound. I can literally just enchant a few rocks to emit the smell of the baby and the sound that it was making. And just
Ooh,
chuck
decoy.
it. Have one of you guys chuck it literally as far as you possibly can. If you have a spell that can mask the scent of the party.
You could
I feel like it's
catapult
tracking
it.
us more by the sound than anything.
Well, it's
Well-
not making sound anymore because it's eating my hand.
Correct.
But this might throw it off our trail regardless.
Yes, I've had to swap fingers at this point because my
God.
first one was getting so soggy.
Ugh.
Oh no, I do recover a spell slot. Okay.
Yeah, you have what's it called?
Arcane
Wizards.
recovery.
Yeah, that.
So,
Yeah,
do any of you guys have an ability that will allow us to mask our scent?
I mean,
minor illusion.
anything to throw it off our trail for now.
You're
is
an
fine.
artificer. You can't make Febreze.
Yeah, you can
You
do that.
know, stop making logic work here, because I have no logic. Everything I do is breaking the fourth fucking wall right now. Okay, sure. So yeah, I can make some Febreze and Febreze us all with the magical tinkering, I'm assuming. If you will allow that to be a thing that can be done.
If you have a spell that does it.
Her
That's
magical
the thing.
tinkering allows her to
Well, I mean,
change
Oh.
things to imbue an
prestidigitation would do
object
that.
with odors.
Oh, then yeah.
Then
So
fucking
you're
man.
gonna what's the name of this scent
Nothingness.
for Fern Midday Fern Hell?
Is that the name of this area? Then
Yes.
There you go.
It is now.
Okay, cool.
Alright,
so
so-
I will mask the scent of everyone with one of those things, correct?
Mhm.
Magical tinkering.
Mhm.
Then I will create one that is the odor of the baby. And then the other
Give-
one would be the sound that I heard.
Okay.
And
So-
then yes.
Give it to Miri, and since it's just hitting an hour, the enhance ability thing that gives her advantage on strength-based checks is still in effect.
Yes.
We'll guidance her, and she can use advantage athletics with guidance to huck it as far as she can.
Huck those two little stones as far as you possibly can in the direction that we came from. Is that what was that the idea there?
Just in a direction that would
Yes, just in
yeah.
a direction that would be.
All right.
Can I make it so then the smell's particularly strong?
No.
I
Okay.
mean, I don't know if you can with minor illusion. I guess you.
It
no,
allows you to
not
make
minor illusion. I meant prestidigitation. I didn't mean minor illusion.
Oh, prestidigitation. I mean,
Does it make it stronger? I'm not aware of the changes to prestidigitation.
have no idea.
You can. Where is it?
It's like you can make stuff. I don't know if you can make stuff stronger.
Light or snuff, chill or warm, mark or symbol.
Some do sound, some do.
You might.
Yeah, I mean,
since-
it
she's
does
already
make sounds
got
and odor, but it doesn't say it enhances it.
Yeah.
But since she's already got scent and sound what you can do with it is it says you chill, warm, or flavor.
Effect. Meaning I could use another stone, stick them all together, and make it literally look and smell like the baby.
Look, smell, and sound.
like the freaking baby.
And
There you
throw in
go.
an old used diaper
just-
for really adding in the atmosphere.
Gruzo would
really
know
want
he was
to,
in there.
If you really want to, I can also
God.
attach maybe a minor illusion on it to make it actually look like it.
Ooh.
Well, that's what she's saying, is she can do that with the visual
It's-
effects.
Here.
Okay.
Hold on.
It's one of her class features.
And it will last for freaking ever. I can end it at any point as an action. I can
Yeah.
touch the object and end the property early.
I mean,
Now,
that's
if
already
I
10
hold
times
on,
better.
hold on, I'm gonna double check. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
she can do it to 3 rocks. We bundle the rocks together, and then
Spread them.
unless it's been touched, then it is 100% convincing.
So, but all three of them have to stay together. So, like, someone's
You
gonna have to
wrap
tie
them up
them
with
up together.
twine.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da. Yeah. So, actually, in order for me to end the property, I either have to touch it or just make a new magical tinkering object, and it overwrites the oldest one.
I just got it.
So-
I just got it. I can use my familiar to carry it so that it goes a different direction to us.
Yes.
I mean,
Goodbye,
Yeah.
Svartir.
you're gonna kill Svartir.
And it doesn't
You're gonna-
need kill it. It just send it a different direction, then I can just
You're gonna owe
unsummon
him
him.
so many
Yeah, I was
treats
like,
after
can't
this.
you unpoof him too? Yeah.
Yeah,
you
that's what I just
could.
said.
Wait,
Yeah.
better thing, because you can do that at the same time. You could cast invisibility on Svartir.
I
The
could,
issue
yes.
is you're not going to have control of the sound once it's out of your hands.
Yes.
Hold on a second.
And like I said, they've been pretty close to on the trail, especially the mother.
Hmm.
You're muted, Shy.
The
I
chosen
think Sparky's
phenomenon.
gonna have to fly
It
really
says that
fast.
the chosen phenomenon is perceivable up to. Not me, the object.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to get real close for that to matter. Then.
Yeah.
But if we throw it in the direction we just came from, and it's already tracking us,
If it gets
It's
within
gonna
10
fast
feet of that,
forward.
but it'd
Yeah.
have to get low enough. So
Low
far, they've
enough.
been flying
It'd have to get
overhead.
close enough,
Gotcha,
and it'd have to
gotcha.
stop, and then it would just be even anger because it'd be definitely close enough to touch it.
yeah. Okay.
Damn.
So I think we're best off just doing the survival stuff to mass sense and tracks and stuff,
Okay.
Yeah, I could do thaumaturgy
And-
to hide the scent.
and you using the thaumaturgy and the Febreze stuff to mask
Yes.
our
So breeze
sense.
will work because it'll be continuously be masking us. So that we can keep. So cool.
Okay.
Damn it, I keep saying the wrong thing. It's prestidigitation.
All right. So the day seems to crawl on. Layla's out of fingers, but the raw meat is working just fine.
Thank goodness.
It doesn't want to do anything outside of having Layla outside of its vision, though.
Okay.
So, like, the second that,
God.
like, Layla kind of, like, relaxes, you hear, like, a faint whimper, and then she, like, jerks back, like, wait, what? And then it stops.
It's messing with you.
Yeah, just to spite
Then
you.
you might want to do more animal handling to chill it out.
Yes, and I can get some advantage now because people can aid me.
You can also,
Ah.
cast guidance on yourself over and over and
Yes.
over.
I want to help.
Okay, help me.
Holy sh! Oh, it was an 18. I read that
So
as a.
that's a 26 total.
All right. Yeah, it doesn't want
That'll
you out
plus
of its
5.
sight. At all.
headache.
I
Don't
think I've
br-
gotten 2 26s now on the animal handling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Are
it's,
we not
it's-
supposed to pet it? Because I'm already doing it.
you just ruined it.
That's
You
That was
literally
my
just.
aid. That was my aid.
Layla's guiding.
Okay,
and
well
it's
that
like,
turned it into a
"Can't."
disadvantage.
Okay, fine. I won't do that
Like
then. Go on.
Nissa reaching out to pet it, it like whimpers and huddles over towards Layla as best it can inside this net. That's how you aided Layla. It tried to get
So
away
is
from
it-
you.
Nissa, stop harassing the child.
I just wanted to pet him.
I would have a feel for it now as to like it. We still need the net on it for right now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It does not mistake you for its mother. It just says you are the source of food
Okay.
and
That's good enough for
ligaments.
now.
Food and ligaments were on not enemy terms.
All right, let's keep going.
As long as you keep giving me these things, I will not shout for mom.
Well, I brought an absurd amount of raw meat
Yeah,
in
you
that
did.
bag of holding. So we definitely have enough food for
Yeah,
him
we're gonna
forever.
talk about that.
We're definitely gonna have to clean out that bag later.
I have
Cool,
to be right
so
back.
I
I'm
am
giving back the
feeding-
tablet.
I am feeding the wolf then, because I'm just tossing it over to the net.
Okay.
Yum.
If you want. We'll wait till after. Alright. Stuff here.
We're still on the move when this is happening, right?
It was in his backpack, I thought. Oops.
Oh, did we make that survival check?
No.
Where was the survival check?
Druzo was gonna make it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you said you were giving me advantage and guidance.
Yes.
Smell the grass. Damn.
Whoa! 27
Whoa.
on that survival check.
Hold on, I got this. Sherlock scan.
He literally starts making predator noises.
Sorry. I can't hear. What's that, Shy? Okay, I don't know. Alright, so 27 survival. And this was survival to do what?
Hide our tracks and trail
Okay.
and all that.
Alright. Yeah, so that's going perfectly fine. Tokens. Oops. As I close my map.
Shuts down computer by accident.
Mhm.
No.
Delete system 32.
Oh god.
Puts the PC into the trash bin.
Alright, so we've reached a less dense section of the forest. As now several hours have gone by, the distant calls of the mother aren't really drawing the young one's attention that much anymore. I didn't see it behind Miri on the map, and I just randomly clicked and highlighted, and I was like, oh crap, where'd that come from? I thought I got rid of all of them. Alright. I don't know. It was backpack the last I saw. Huh?
So I don't know that I'm gonna be allowed to sleep.
Ever again.
Not until we get back, because it's very needy. Unless it's asleep. It's basically a newborn now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only gonna be allowed to sleep when it sleeps.
Alright.
Well, good thing it's early afternoon.
Approaching early evening. Let me actually just... I was hoping there was a better
Ooh.
time of day. There we go. As the shadows of the forest grow longer, you guys have to decide if you're going to be braving Fernhell through the night, or if we're going to use Nissa's mundane hut.
It's not mundane.
If we get a long rest, I can move around again.
Okay, she says if she gets a long rest, she can move 100 feet around again.
Yeah, I heard her screaming.
Okay.
Let me just check something. I want to be sure if it's good to use that or not. And creatures of medium size or smaller. Creatures within the dome can move through it freely. Are barred from passing through. Spells and comfortable.
Let's
It's
remember
not
this
literally-
time
Yeah.
after you cast it that we check for any bugs.
Yes. Yeah, it doesn't. It looks like it just stops anything from coming in. So I guess it should be fine.
That's what it's supposed to do. But last time you had a millipede on you.
It was already
way
in
that-
there.
Yeah, the way that I think it is that if it's made around something that's already there,
Yes,
it will be
yes,
in it.
yes.
So
So just
I make
don't
my
eat up
tiny
a
hut.
bunch of ground.
I'll choose an open space this time.
So, what is the ground that we will be picking on this map?
Tread very
Somewhere-
carefully.
Yeah, it would help if I wasn't partially colorblind. So I can't even see which ones are not safe.
I think you're fully
Uh,
colorblind.
I mean, I can see some of them, yeah.
Well,
I
not all of
guess-
them have a color to them.
It's a 10 by
yeah.
10, right?
Let's see.
It is a 10-foot radius immobile dome. Technically, but
Radius?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that changes things.
Gonna be a little cramped.
I mean, inside it's
Over, like,
because he's made it a house. It's
I
probably
don't
bigger
remember
on
how
the
to
inside.
ping crap.
Yeah, remember, it's bigger on the inside, guys.
But what I'm saying is we have to make sure that we don't have it over a deadly plant.
We can,
Yeah,
we can find a spot.
Is there good?
Look a little more.
No, look at the
north.
colors!
He
I
can't.
can't.
see it.
Hey, do
Go
we
a
still
little more
have
north?
do we have a fire spell or like a create water spell that way we can burn away the ground?
I have moved everybody to the safe square.
Yay!
Using Ruzo's magnificent survival skills.
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
He looked up and said, "Hey, it's safe under that tree over there." Oh, okay.
Thank you.
If only my creator wasn't colorblind.
Yeah, that would help.
Alright. So, once inside the hut, see a dizzying array of upgrades that Nissa has made using her brain power. One of such being more upgraded library. One of the books reads, "By the gods, I can't believe we survived that." The next one
Who said
says
that?
that one of the for that is literally earthquaked it. The next book is, "Does Layla think I'm cute?"
Yeah.
And the rest of the books are kind of blurry and hard to understand.
That cleric would have questions and things to say about that if she could read.
I was gonna say, can she even read?
Yeah, she can read.
Okay.
It's not like a
She'd be really
favorite,
upset with you if they could read.
not like a favorite activity, but she can't. That was memeing. She can read. Holy shit!
I mean, if
One of the
you
books
were
comes
gonna
into
say I was-
focus and it says, "Can Layla read?"
Like, it's actually inside. Is that if she does, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
No. So there's beanbags and stuff everywhere you guys can chillax on.
Is Layla having to sort of like half carry, half waddle with with the Griffa Wolf in her arms? Like,
It's one of those things where Miri was able to set it down, and everybody kind of watched it hesitantly, and then it just, while in the net, meandered over to Layla, and just plopped
Okay.
its butt down right in front of her. starts making like these groaning noises, chopping its jaws.
More food.
Bring me the
I'll
meat
also
bringer.
I'll also give it some water, even though it's probably got plenty of moisture from the raw meat.
It appreciates the water and proceeds to just pass out.
Layla immediately is like, Mary, come here.
It wakes back up. It looks at Layla. It watches Layla.
Its name is Miriam.
Layla is getting the little dish that has the drops of Hylos' essence in it, and wants to use one on Mary since Mary is wounded and see what happens.
All right, little Wolf is trying to investigate what this is.
Most animals are like neutral, right?
Yeah.
Like I remember some editions.
But our meat eaters.
That's what I was gonna say. Some
immediately
editions.
considered.
Well, some editions they used to consider predators like neutral evil, but I don't think that's the case anymore, right? They're just neutral because they're animals.
Correct. Alien. Think the xenomorphs as being neutral evil.
Yeah, because they're intelligent enough to make choices
But
and understand consequences.
they also operate on the instinct of just killing. They don't do it for food. They just kill. Whereas something killing for food is just unaligned.
Yeah. So Layla's still not sure exactly how this works, but she's worried that an evil creature that this would hurt.
Yes, but she would know that this is not an evil creature.
Okay, so
It's unaligned. It's a beast.
She's also not sure of all the other effects, so if it like makes it hyperactive, insane, she doesn't want to give it to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's gonna give one of the drops to Miri and like rub it on Mary's forehead while making the like symbol of Hylos.
All right, Miri.
Miri lets her.
You let her rub her white stuff on you. You're muted.
Rub me with your white stuff.
Absolutely. She gives a good rubbing all over Mary's face.
Miri, you taste apple cider. It's nice and warm and gives you a fuzzy feeling.
I'm like rubbing my face and then licking my hands.
You then twitch with excitement as a rush of adrenaline kicks in.
Oh no, horsey moves.
You feel like you drank 3 pots of coffee.
Oh no.
You have
So you
haste.
It's not going to sleep
Going?
now.
You have
So
haste.
she has haste.
Horsey moves.
Yeah, she has haste.
Damn it!
Yeah, she has haste.
Too bad you already put the hut down because we could have made a little more distance.
No, we have but now
Her
we know
tail's
it's
going crazy.
further. Because previously, when I used it on Gadget, she didn't get haste. She just felt energized, right?
Yes.
Or did she get it and we just hadn't identified that's what she
I mean,
got?
she never put it in her mouth.
As she's like kind of getting frantic and antsy in front of you, you see her eyes dilate. Miri, you have advantage on perception-based checks for sight.
Better
I
check
can
and see if
see
there's
down.
anything around.
I can see.
You can see all the colors.
In the
So-
far realm again.
So wait, is this a different set of effects than what happened with Gadget?
Yes.
Yes. But I also tasted apple cider.
I gotta go for a run. I leave the tent.
Careful.
She's gone around the hut 20 times.
Yeah. All of us, you just hear.
There's gonna be a small moat dug outside.
But no healing or anything.
No healing.
Layla is very confused about this, and it's definitely. So this is also helping me figure out where I'm gonna put a skill proficiency later to try and figure out more of why this is happening.
Hippogriff tries to give it a bite, give it a lick.
No, not for you.
Not hippogriff. I meant Grifflewolf.
You can't do that with a puppy. It's just going to encourage it.
Yeah.
So she hides it away in her stuff, deep inside of her satchel.
Its ears go up, sad and confused, and it just plops.
She gives it more raw meat.
Oh, it's happy now.
Okay. So she's going to look to Gadget because the last time she tried to talk about this, Nissa wanted nothing to do with it.
Yes.
So she's going to ask Gadget for Arcana advice,
Yeah, sure.
and will guidance her.
Animal guidance?
One
Tell
of the
me-
books
tell me
comes
your
in.
smarts.
One of the books comes into focus, and it says it's because I'm a devil, isn't it?
It's because last time Layla was like, "Hey, can I give you one of these drops and see what goes on, Nissa?" And Nissa was like, "No, keep it away from me."
Yes.
So Layla's like,
Piss.
Layla's got some thoughts about that are not good. She
So-
has concerns.
Gadget. You know that it's magical.
Yeah.
You also know
Roll your
that
D4.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so 26.
you also know
Do
that
you
it
have
will,
it at advantage as well?
Do
you
I?
you can if Nissa helps you.
Oh no, I'm not.
So you know that this is not a crafted magical item,
Cool.
as in nothing. No one ever made this item.
No one made this item.
It's deity bestowed.
So how those two cats get their hands on it?
Listen, we don't talk about them. They've done
They-
things.
They said that some traveler person brought it, some wanderer. But
Can I
I've
make a
heard
religion check on that?
Yes.
I've heard stories
will
about
boost the
stuff
Arcana.
like this. Guidance again. I've heard stories about things like this. These things that were either intentionally or
Guidance.
unintentionally left like,
Advantage.
during the world's creation.
Say advantage.
Yes, because Layla can help you with that.
Okay. It's a +5. So I roll it again with the +5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus
Yes.
8 total.
Yep.
I'm in this conversation, right?
Kind of.
Yeah, but you
Layla's
said you
not
weren't
being-
interested.
Yeah,
so-
Layla's
Alright,
not
so-
being quiet.
A 22.
She's very excited.
All right.
Um,
Glancing
I
at
could add an additional 5 because we're about to take a long rest, right?
yes.
Yeah, I'll add a +5 to that. So.
All right. 27. What are you doing, Nissa?
That was my religion. Not the song. Not the song.
So Nissa is also
So-
interested.
So you're partaking in the conversation and studying this item
I'm just.
because you gotta give it a study if you're gonna make a religion check on it.
It's an active check.
Okay, I guess because no, everyone's talking about this damn necklace.
One of the books comes into focus and it says, "This damn necklace."
Layla's like passive perception is probably high enough to notice.
Yeah. Oh
the
yeah. You
books
see them coming into
changing,
focus. Yeah.
but she doesn't really pay attention to the words on them because she doesn't care about books that much.
All right.
And Nissa, your books are showing.
My what?
Your books are showing.
Your inner books.
She has
Brand
no
new
idea what
sentence
I'm
right there.
What?
Your books are showing.
It's a brand new sentence. All right.
talking about. Stop looking at my pages.
You're gonna make me eat.
All right. So you know that this item was never crafted. It is of exceptional power. There's no way that you can think of to attune to it. The religion check. What's
I
that?
am attuned to it.
You
aren't
are. You are attuned. But there's no. She can't discern a way or how or why you're attuned.
So it
She-
doesn't count towards your limit? Maybe?
Yeah, this is an addition. You are attuned.
I? Wah.
Yes. So there's no way for her to know how it happened or why or
I
what
break
even.
stuff all the time.
or
Yes.
like what the condition was.
Mhm. Secondly, you know that there's no given aura or effect other than divine auras.
And that light.
Yes. The consensus between Nissa and Gadget is that this has to be something brought into existence by a very powerful being, which Layla just hears, yeah, this is something Hylos made.
Oh,
They can neither confirm or deny that.
that's proof enough for me.
Yeah. One thing, though, is that since the effects seem random, there's no way that they can, I guess, guarantee what it could or couldn't do. The only thing that you're going to be able to find out is through just using it.
But it's pretty much
Both,
safe to assume that it's going to be good things, not
unless
bad.
unless it's used on an
Unless
evil
it's good.
creature
Yeah.
or a creature
Layla-
that directly opposes Hylos. So anything with basically sin-born blood is a no.
Layla's assumption is that she can't use it on herself as well, because
That's what she
when
assumes.
she cast her divination spell,
Mhm.
where she essentially spoke to either Hylos or a
Would
representative of Hylos. That's what they intimated to
Is it
her, is
most-
that the secrets of it were only revealed by utilizing it on another.
Correct.
Like, you have to use it in aid of others.
Correct.
is it prudent if we have identifier? Would that actually find out anything else?
No.
Probably not.
In this case right here, it is literally just thinking about it and pooling your resources to kind of explain it as best as possible. What identify would do if you have it is help identify, I guess, the tier of magic that it is.
Oh, I mean, I do have it, so
All right, so you can ritual cast that.
yes.
It is an artifact.
Oh,
This shit is strong.
Yes.
Well,
There
of course it is.
are many magical items in the world, but not so much for artifacts. Artifacts are rumored to be created by very powerful beings or have basically existed since time immemorial.
How did they? What?
Man, what a deal! And we got it for that thing that was going to send you to hell.
I don't
One
know
of the
if we got
books
a
comes
better
into
deal or
focus.
not.
One of the books comes into focus and says, "Oh shit, I forgot about that."
deep into her eyes.
I want to do when I cast guidance on myself and do an insight check.
I'm just like, I'm just seeing her casting spells on herself. I'm like, what's she gonna do?
Okay, so I got a 23. And essentially Layla's sort of like trying to get a feel for if Nissa seems nervous upon, like, as Nissa's explaining, like, oh, this is an artifact. It's very, very powerful. And Nissa obviously knows it's like something from Hylos. Layla's trying to get a feel if Nissa seems like nervous or worried, or like she thinks it would hurt her.
Well, so that's always Nissa.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
So the problem is that I did mention that sin-born blood is one of the effects, one of the bad things. So
they
she
actually
definitely
revealed
knows,
that
like,
to Layla.
yeah, like she knows
Okay.
that using it on Nissa bad.
Okay. Layla instead then would have looked at Nissa, because I didn't know if they said that or if you were just saying that's an assumption.
Maybe it removes the sin-born blood and she turns into a beautiful girl.
Don't tempt me.
So Layla will look at Nissa and will say, "I'm sorry I can't use this on you safely, But if you ever change your mind, let me know. And we can try. But we need to make sure that we can be safe about it. If you want to experiment.
Nissa.
Oh,
We'd have to use protection.
Nissa? Remember those faded inspirations you made, those deals? Remember those?
God. Faded inspirations.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Something, as Nissa, as Layla's talking about this, something in the back of your mind says, "Do not let her touch you." That. It's a voice you do not recognize.
Okay, Nissa?
Dad?
I said a voice she doesn't recognize. Gosh.
Oh, she knows her dad. Okay.
She does.
Nissa.
Yeah. Yes. No.
3 books come into focus, all just with eh.
I need some fresh air. She just leaves.
So you walk outside.
Leave.
Okay, I guess you'll answer me later.
I don't leave.
Okay.
I don't
Follow
leave.
the note that Miriam made.
All right.
I'd like to think that she gave the tiny hut a decking or something.
This 10-foot space is getting real cramped.
It's a very small decking.
It's just like
You want
two
to
people-
try
a
it?
2x2 section of 2x2 planks.
Do I think Gruzo is evil?
Hey, wow. Wow.
Hey
That's
now.
what I was saying. I think Layla does not. I think Layla thinks, or even if she thinks like he might be sort of like a little on that side, that she definitely thinks he's redeemable.
He definitely hasn't done anything evil.
She hasn't noticed him do anything like terribly bad. She's noticed him like
We-
talk about
we're-
possibly doing bad.
We're
things.
giving the grenade tossing in the civilian town a band-aid here. We're not saying that was evil, that was accidental.
It was also out of ignorance, so.
Yes.
Grizzo just turns towards the party, like, look at Layla, like, what? He's like picking his teeth with like a dagger.
Do you wanna try some of the white stuff?
He look. you just hold out the little like collection bowl towards him. You know I'm good.
Okay. She doesn't press the issue.
All right.
Remember, kids, say no to drugs.
This is you. This is peer pressure.
This is your life on Hylos. Cuts to Miri just running circles.
Grizzo looks outside the house. She's still going. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Nissa.
I don't know if you were just moving on to the next day, so I put 3 dots because I wanted to check out the stuff that just happened.
Yes, I would like to move on to the next day, but if you have stuff you want to check out, go ahead.
Yes. What the fuck? Who's that in my brain?
Just a visitor.
There's vacancy?
Boy, is there. There's so much room. I can do all kinds of activities. It says just a visitor.
When?
Oh, well, from the place.
I'm making a face, and then none of you can see it, but are you bad? Are you dangerous?
To some.
I'm bad.
To me?
We'll see.
I don't have a giant worm in my brain or something, do I? You're not one of those.
Are Are you referring to the infantile race of illithids?
Infantile?
Warning, warning.
Yeah. If that's
That's
not a
going
red
in her.
flag.
Yeah, that's going in her brain.
No, I predate those. You've just given me a means of getting out.
What? No? Fuck!
No.
Is it gone now, or is it just not talking to me?
Why not both?
Oh, what the fuck is worse than an illithid?
Me.
Yo, mama.
Why don't
I
you,
will-
smart wizard that you are, make an Arcana check?
That's what I'm asking. Can I do some arcanaing?
Arcana-ring?
Yes, you can.
Like some reconnaissance and reconnaissance.
Some
20 plus
arcanas. What was it?
20 plus 7,
27.
24.
Oh, I thought you said a 20 plus 7. Yes, okay. 24.
Hey, you could use your nat 20 portent. It's about to be a new day, but it's up to you.
Fuck it, this is important. I'm going to do that 20, sure.
Alright, that takes you over the 25 threshold, so that's good. This thing hitched a ride from the far maze. You think you know when. It was the beings that look like constellations.
Oh, no.
You remember something happening in the blur between that disintegration ray getting cast out and dealing with Svartir's loss. You have a vague memory of it now, but you did see the feathers disintegrating and turn to dust. But there was a small moment that you didn't notice then, but you're thinking back on it now and remembering of this very dark, shadowy wisp. It was there for a moment and seemed to rush at you, and then was gone.
Oh, shit.
That was me.
Can you get out, please?
Okay.
No, wait, no, that might be bad. If you did leave, would it hurt? Would it kill me?
Temporarily.
What do you mean temporarily? Either I'm dead or not.
Well, this body would be.
I don't know. Maybe I should tell the others. I don't know if I should tell the others.
Your cycle would continue, but not in this body.
My cycle?
Your period.
Ah! What the fuck do you mean?
You know, when you die and then you exist elsewhere.
Is that a thing? Like, out of character, is that actually a thing in this?
Yes, when you die, your soul goes to the afterlife appropriate of the alignment that you lived your life by and whatever deities you worshipped.
So I'll still be dead then.
This body.
I don't like this.
I wasn't asking you to.
Right, you're in my brain. You can read it. Is there any way to remove you without dying? Or are you just here for the right now?
We'll find out, but you keep up with those boy love things and we're gonna have some problems.
How'd you know about those? Right, wait, brain. Right. If... Do you bar me from telling anyone about you, or... What?
Yes, go tell your friends about the voices you talk to inside of your head.
Look, I don't know if you know this, but I talk to a lot of voices.
Yeah, about that.
What? You do something to them too?
No. We'll find out in time. I don't want to ruin your surprise.
I don't need more voices, god damn it. Oh,
If you don't ask the most important question, I'm gonna be so disappointed in you.
what's your star sign?
Oh my lord.
I don't know what you mean by the most important question.
I can't tell you then.
I know. What is your end goal, I guess, at the end of this? Like, why hitch a ride on me?
You were the only one to come by in quite some time. So, I hitched a ride where I could. Though the small murder machine would have been preferable. The one with the bright colors, the wings.
I was about to say, Gadget or Gruzo.
I don't know whether it's a better thing you got me then or not.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, Gadget.
No, something that attached to her during the Far Realm is all we know. And that it didn't want... It essentially told her, don't you let Layla touch you with that thing. You stay away from that cleric, you hear?
What is it you want now that you're out anyway? You're just going to be sticking with me, or are you going... You want something?
Yeah, it's hard to explain. We'll find out. Once we get there, I'll explain it.
Get where?
You'll see. It's one of those things
So-
where if I told you, you would probably try to go through and prevent it, but that would just cause it to happen in an entirely different and unpredictable way. It's just bad for everybody involved.
It sounds like it's already bad for everyone involved.
No, just you. Well, kind of. Oh, for this body.
What are we seeing right now?
Nissa is outside mumbling
this
to
is
herself.
stepped out.
Okay.
She's just mumbling to herself from what you can see.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Normal-
the walls are see-through for
Yeah,
us.
just
So
typical things
We're
for.
also seeing,
going
we're also
to-
seeing Miri run in circles.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna incite the ever-living fool out of Anissa right now because it's really weird that she's just freaking mumbling to herself. Also, I have proficiency in insight, so does that mean I get? Well, wait, I already get advantage, and don't I? Do I
No,
already get
proficiency doesn't
advantage?
give advantage. No.
No. I think I get advantage
Oh, from
on
something else.
insight checks from being
Right. So
the fairy thing.
while
Give me-
she's sorting that out, you hear, "Be cool, murder machine's looking at us."
What-
Later, Gigan.
I strike a
Good
pose
night.
to look cool.
Okay, yeah, you strike a pose. What?
But he said
the
act cool. He's like, he's doing the whole thing where she's like pretending to lean against something. He's like, yeah, it's, you know. Whew, it's cold.
Hold on a sec, I need
You
to
said
double-
you have advantage.
I think I do. I gotta double check that. I gotta go look at my edit character.
I mean,
because
If
I'm
not,
gonna
you can use
roll.
your inspiration.
I'm
need
gonna roll because
inspiration
I
or
see
lucky.
Gadget look over. I'm gonna look over.
race.
I'm like, internally, I would think I would have had to
No,
hide
it's
the
just
whole talking to
emotional
things.
empathy. It just says still have proficiency in the insight skill. So yeah, since it's the end of the night almost, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration and re-roll that because screw that. Actually, you know what?
I
I
got
have
my
another lucky, so I'm just gonna freaking re-roll the lucky.
I got my passive 18.
All right.
Okay, fine. I guess I'm using inspiration. Why?
Let's-
Inspiration just re-rolls, right?
Yes.
Fuck this game. All right, I'm adding a 5 to the 13. Do I notice anything weird? That's an 18. Go ahead and check mark the fact that I just used a flash of. Wait, hold on.
I think I got.
Just,
I think with
Um,
inspiration, you take the new roll.
lucky allows me to. Say
Lucky
Okay.
lets you pick whichever.
Yeah.
So
Okay then.
Whatever.
I need a deception check there, Nissa.
You made a freaking pose. How the heck would I? That sounds like
With this,
disadvantage.
that with disadvantage, yeah, definitely.
Okay. I don't know if I'm even trying. I'm just doing it because I was told to do it, and I don't know if I should do it or not. But yeah, disadvantage plus 3. Woo!
18.
So she kind of like looks back and does a really awkward pose. And
Layla like
you-
looks at gadgets. She
you
always
guys-
acts weird about this.
yeah, it's easy especially for Layla. Well, you both have an 18, so it's pretty easy to see she's hiding something.
She always acts weird whenever I bring up the pendant and the white. But this is extra weird.
It'd probably be,
Mary,
this is probably like the first time that her tail's actually moving because she doesn't move
Mary-
it that much.
you run out of haste. Your advantage on perception for sight is gone, but you feel like you've had a long rest.
Whoa!
Damn.
Well, I guess
Miri just comes like trotting back in the tent, like,
Yes!
Poor Kira just like freaked out.
Did you win your race?
Yes!
I feel so much better.
Oh,
Ugh.
Man, I need to use this on you guys more often.
I am refreshed. Feel good.
Feeling good, feeling great, feeling fine.
Yeah.
Cruzo, what are you doing about all this?
Well, he was watching Miri just run circles around the house, just like counting. It's like 1, 2, 3, and then he noticed Nissa kind of wander out and start muttering to himself. And was like, "Yeah, that's about normal. Probably just chilling, eating on
And
a
I go,
ration or something."
no, that's not normal. That's a little weirder than usual. And she's weird.
Have you met us? We're weird.
What do you guys
Snacking on
you guys
snacking on
do?
a ration.
about her failed deception?
I
Why is
stick my
Nissa
head out
posing?
the the see-through door and be like, "You got something you want to talk about?"
Oh. Hey,
You know, while
and
you're mumbling to yourself out here.
me mumbling. Oh, phew,
Wow,
fine.
playing it cool. I see.
One of the books says, "I'm not fine. I'm not fine."
Okay, I think
There's a worm in my
my
head.
head.
I think Layla's ignored the books long enough to know she can't help but have noticed them.
So she
It's
sees
like
them in
seeing all of them
series.
at once. Yeah. Layla goes through a roller coaster ride here for a moment. Gruzo just hears, "What? Of course I can read."
Gadget, no joke. Like, from how freaking ridiculous that response was, Gadget's just gonna return the ridiculousness by shouting, "Investigation!" And actually,
She brings out a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
I don't know what investigating, but I fucking investigated this shit out.
Yes, you did.
You start just sizing her up and down, checking out all of her clothing. You start, you like lift up around her skirt to check her knees, and you check her arms for any strange markings. You read her palms. You check through her hair. You check her horn, and the good horn, and then look at the broken horn.
And then I add an
look over
additional
her
5 to that check.
Good lord.
Oh,
And you
God.
keep inspecting her all over, and finally you lock eyes with her, and that's when you see something strange. The outer parts of her eyes seem flecked with very minuscule spots of black, as if somebody like poured pepper into the sides of her eyes. You wouldn't have gotten it with that +5.
Said I wouldn't have gotten it without that +5.
Yeah, it was a 30. It was an insane
Jeez.
check, yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna try to. No,
Please don't poke
I'm
me in
like,
the eye.
okay, nope. So I just immediately say out loud, "You got something going on in there."
You know me. I've got something in my brain all
Was
the
that
time.
supposed to be a deception check from
Yes, that
Gadget?
was my deception check. It did not work.
Layla will step out of the tent now.
So I know there's some shit going on.
Layla steps out of the tent. So having seen this bizarro activity from Gadget, looks Nissa over and then looks at Gadget and goes, I think I do think she's cute. And then looks at Nissa again, sort of tilts her head, really in deep thought. Yeah, you're pretty cute, though. It's really frustrating talking to you because anytime we seem to really be like connecting and talking about anything deep, you just tend to zone out and walk away from me, and that's kind of a little hurtful.
I'm being hit with a lot right now. Sorry.
Is
Nissa put the next 2 books in chat.
is
But,
my
like,
first
I-
reaction
You don't
to-
look. You don't have to feel pressured about things, okay? Like, I love Hylos. I know that Hylos is fantastic and wonderful, and everyone should love Hylos. That doesn't mean you have to love Hylos.
knee-jerk
not-
reaction.
I'm not trying to force you to love Hylos. Like, there's all sorts of amazing
This is
deities
possessed.
that I can tell you about. And wait, what?
In in Nissa's head, you hear, "Oh my goodness! If she loves her god so much, why doesn't she marry him?"
Layla 100% would if that was an option.
In my brain, it's like, should I run? I think me no.
The horse just had a long rest.
The horse can catch you.
3/4 horse.
Yes. Everyone keeps calling Miri a horse. She's not a horse.
So Layla will be like, I mean, you know about Lyrian, right? God of knowledge? Like, that might be a good one for you. Or, there's always Arcalen, goddess of the arcane. Sounds like it'd be kind of up your alley.
Layla.
I mean,
She seems to be acting normal. She doesn't seem possessed.
I point at her eyes.
It's gonna point at her eyes. Wow.
Okay. With Gadget's assistance and specifically pinpointing something.
Oh yeah.
Can I do
yeah.
this with a perception check?
You don't
or do
have
I
to
just
do
notice it.
Yeah, you're gonna notice it.
Okay. Can I make a medicine check?
no.
Wasn't asking you.
You mean a religion check?
No, I mean a medicine check, please. DM, hello.
I
Oh, I'm
mean,
sorry.
Actually,
What was it?
does my 30 say that she's possessed, or does my 30 say something different? Wait,
The
that
30
was more than 30.
investigation.
The 32.
Yeah,
was 32.
that pointed out those flecks.
Okay, so that she's just assuming possession.
Yes, yes.
So
Did
can
you
I
roll
make a
perception?
medicine
Okay,
check?
yeah. That I thought you were rolling one, and I was waiting for it.
Okay.
I mean, if you touch her, she just
Bah.
like, no.
Bloop. Of course, I get my passive. Well, I mean, there's no such thing as a passive medicine check, but I got an 18.
All right.
So looking them over.
Why'd you roll 2 4s? Or why did you? What? Oh, that's you saying 4. And after rolling a
Uh,
d4. Okay.
So,
Oh, because I clicked 4 on accident, I think.
so
oh,
you
weird.
don't think she's possessed. Far from it. She doesn't
I
have
obviously
something.
know that's not normal, though.
Yeah, she's not being controlled by anything. No.
Yeah.
You've not seen a disease or experienced one that does something like this to the eyes without showing signs elsewhere. But you saw Gadget literally check her all over, and this is the only
Yeah.
thing she spotted.
Well, there's definitely something going on. I don't know what. I could try using lesser restoration on you.
Are you talking to yourself?
No, I'm talking to
No,
Nissa.
Nissa. Or
Well,
are
she
you
was-
talking to something else in you?
Layla tilts head. One ear twitches.
That's are you muted?
No.
Okay.
I don't. I'm just like in my brain. It's like, should I just drop this? Is really hard to actually lie, and I'm not doing very well.
No response.
Do I need to tickle the answer out of you?
Okay. I will tell you something. Don't laugh. Believe me. Okay?
Okay.
I'm waiting.
We're all waiting.
There. I'm scared. She actually does say that.
We're your friends here. This is a safe place.
I mean,
I
we're
mean-
literally in a safe hut.
I mean, sort of. You know, we're still in the middle of a murderous jungle hellscape. But...
As if on cue, you hear an Axbeak Rex just in the distance, far off, miles away.
Yeah, so there's still that going on, but you know,
Yeah, but things
Drumluck's
can't get
friend.
in. Yeah, things that can't get in can't get in, but things that are already in, already here. There's something in my brain.
Knowledge.
Mary, straight up, I know she just said that in character.
Yeah.
Layla sort of just turns and stares at Mary.
Oh, so it's a brain parasite.
Layla turns and
I
stares
don't
at
know.
Gadget. I'm pretty sure my 18 was enough to be like, I don't think that's what it is.
In your head, Nissa, you hear, "What is it with you guys and illithids?"
I don't know. We've not come across them yet. She actually says that out loud by accident.
Possessed.
No, I mean, I
No,
was
no,
talking-
no, no.
Someone
She
we
might.
can't hear.
That's not what possession means. Possession means something is controlling her.
Okay, it's a body sharing thing. There is something in her body. She did not allow it there.
Mary,
before.
Mary
I
must
raises
raises
her
her
hand.
hand.
I
Says,
think-
brain.
Isn't the right term haunted?
Symbiosis.
Symbiosis, he says. Or it says. No, I mean, no. Yes?
So you're venom.
Someone,
become
someone call Maya.
Wait, can you take over my body in my brain? He's not responding to me.
I plead the fifth.
Say that out loud.
Yeah, she's saying like all the
Yes.
stuff out loud.
I mean, now that the
What
people
of
are here.
Horror.
No, so we need to do something. Well, I don't know what.
I don't know. He said if I tried to remove him, I'd die. So
I can fix death.
that sounds very dark.
So in your head, sweet, let's do this.
Let's not do this. Let's not do this.
But she can fix it. Let's do this.
I mean, for all I know, if I die, you might come back and take over my body, and then I stay dead.
Oh, I won't need to.
What does that mean?
Use your brain power, Nissa. Because we only hear half the conversation. We have no idea.
I know.
Nissa?
Nissa, what the hell is it saying to you?
Mm,
Wait,
bop,
I'm
dip,
biased.
die, wah, do, wop.
He's
Nissa
currently
suddenly
singing
goes,
in my head.
I'm being tortured!
He says that even if I die, it wouldn't matter for him or something.
Oh, because it's just gonna try and possess one of us instead.
Can you please reiterate to her that I am not possessing you?
He says that, or it says that it's not possessing me.
To be fair, if there is something in your body that you do not want, that is possession.
No, that's called a parasite.
So it's a
I mean,
parasite.
he's not wrong. He's saying
I
it's a
don't know
parasite.
what you said. What he said
How do I vocalize the voices in my head? I don't know.
Just
by
tilt,
repeating what
just,
it said.
just tilt your head back.
That's
Why? What does that do? She actually does that, but when she's saying it,
So why? What does that do? And then you could consider me a parasite of some sort, or in a symbiotic relationship. But if the fox can heal death, you can just release me and bring her back. And then Nissa, your head kind of inclines itself forward a little bit, as if he is saying, "Okay, I'm done speaking now."
did I have any recollection of that, or was I just?
Oh yeah, no, it came out of your vocal cords, but
I'm pretty sure with my passive insight, Layla's immediately like, that would be a horrible idea. We cannot do this. That and having some knowledge of religion.
yeah.
Okay, whatever happens,
That was weird.
Whatever happens, you cannot die.
Great, I'll put that on my list of things not to do.
So
But to be like, oh,
you've got a religious person saying it is okay to be a lich. Just throwing that out there.
I'm a lich.
No, no.
No, you have to die to become undead in the first place.
Okay. I mean, I felt like I died there when I was there. Oh, it was from the far plane, by the way. Far realm, whatever.
There we go.
Layla-
I probably should have
Layla-
mentioned that.
Layla goes like paler than usual, and you see like her pupils just shrink down so tiny as a righteous fury goes through her. You see like her hands like twitching like she wants to cast fireball.
I step
Oh.
back.
I should reiterate, I am not the one who called Hylos any sort of childish names. Just let her
He said-
know that that wasn't me. I worked for those people. Well, things. You would call them people.
Who, the bad guys? The madness things? Or
So we just hear who the bad guys madness things.
He says that
Your
he
enemies
didn't- he
there.
didn't- Yeah. He said that he said stuff. He doesn't hate Hylos, I guess.
Oh no, I didn't say that. I just said I didn't call them
Okay.
names.
He didn't call him names. Do they call him names?
Well, they called him a child and stuff. I mean, they were stating facts comparative to their ages, but yeah, I didn't say those things.
It was like you are sharing your head with the ancient enemy of all light.
There's a difference between sharing and
That
unnoticed
is
companion.
entirely untrue. I was once made of stardust.
It's apparently made of stardust.
We all
what? We all what?
This is getting really old.
I don't think Gadget is. I think Gadget's made out of magic, not stardust. Magic,
says that
happiness.
He says that he's here for something, and he won't tell me what he wants until we get there, and I don't know where there is.
To kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of ass.
Apparently, his name is Duke or something.
It's Dick Kick'em. Okay. Layla's getting herself under control.
Mhm.
She's just like, okay. Okay. Okay.
It's not
Yeah.
okay. It's definitely not.
Whoa.
So we gonna
Okay.
move this to the next day, or?
I just
Yes,
like
and I need to
mumbled myself.
change my spells.
I'm just like mumbling says, I'm so glad that I have another voice to deal with. Sarcastically.
So I will start changing my spells for tomorrow.
All of them include banish, raise dead,
Revivify.
I'd be a zombie with
Yeah.
raised dead, wouldn't I?
Banishment wouldn't work. 'Cause
The-
you have to. Banishment is a target you can see.
Before you start getting your rest, Nissa, he does ask, do you mind asking Murder Machine if I could move to her instead?
You mean Gadget?
Yeah, that one.
I guess I could ask. I don't think I will allow it, but hey,
She-
Gadget.
not coughing in game.
She's drinking one of her potions. The cough as Sab's character
She needs
icon
a
lights
minute.
up. Yeah.
I choked on water, and I'm still dealing with the coughing after choking on that water.
I'm
What
sorry.
the
He says that he would prefer riding with you if you want.
shit? What? Give me a second.
Okay. It's a hard question.
Layla's like, no!
See, I don't sleep, Layla.
That doesn't have anything to do with it. Look, at least Nissa is like cemented into realm. Bad, no.
I mean, I'm sort of from another realm, sort
Not
of.
really, no.
I guess.
No, you're not. You were born in this world.
Well,
If somebody used
genetics.
Vanish on Gadget, she would be gone. If someone used it on you, you'd come back.
Gadget's just fucking gone.
It's true. I peeped out and I go elsewhere.
She would just be back on her plane.
Yeah.
She's like, cool, the Feywild again. And I get to keep my body.
You just hear in the
Well,
back
you
of your
just-
mind, Nissa.
Oh my God,
Noted.
yeah, reincarnation wouldn't work on her. She'd just be gone.
Reincarnation does not work, you're correct.
Interesting.
You can be summoned back.
I
with
could. I
proper
don't know
spells.
why. but-
I mean, we'd miss you if you were gone.
But you, yeah. I don't know if you're considered an outsider, because outsiders don't die, they just return to their original realm.
Hey, Cruzo, you want to give me a wisdom save?
Oh lord.
Oh, by the way, this was something
No.
I was working on that I
Oh,
She
no, this
no
has
idea
no-
what they're talking about.
This has nothing to do with what's going on there.
Oh boy.
14.
Wait, you said, do you want to? You don't have to make that save unless he
Oh.
tells you to make a save.
You don't have to. I recommend it though.
14.
All right. That's not great. Did you use your inspiration yet?
Yes, to stop in that one.
Oh, right.
But I have inspiration, so use it.
Do you see him?
Yes, we're all in the tent again.
Oh, I got a 6.
I keep forgetting how small this place is.
All right. Cruzo, you have an urge to just take a look at that diamond, just to make sure it is where it's supposed to be, stashed away.
Actually, I'm using my last lucky. Go ahead.
Oh, that's all it was. That's all the wisdom save was for, just to
Oh, okay.
check on his diamond.
Oh.
Oh, good. It's still where I left it.
Yep. There you go.
That's
That's it. All right.
Odd thing to have a wisdom save for.
Yes.
My brain has a headache right now, so I'm gonna go to bed.
There we go.
I'll
We're
have
at,
to-
we're going to actually end the session before the start of the next day.
Damn it! That was actually Nissa, not me.
I know. That's the whole point.
Yeah, I know.
With that, thank you guys for tuning in, watching. It's good to be back. We'll be back here tomorrow night with Prophecy and Mourning, an Eberron campaign. Good night.
Good night.
Good night,
Look
everybody.
for tomorrow.